Looks like audio is good. Looks like video is as well. Resetted the router. Everything should be good. I think I figured out what the problem is. What's up, Angry Monkey? How's it going? I think I figured out what might have been the problem for the lag the past couple of nights. Fingers crossed that I'm right. But we will see tonight as the Yankees are taking on Toronto. Also, for those who are curious, and I know a lot of folks on TikTok are, trying to ruin my fun because what else is new? People can't have fun. But the pitching is on Hall of Fame again, for those of you who don't know. Yeah, what's up, Garrett Cole? So, you pitched the perfect game in my game the other night against the Orioles. Or I pitched the perfect game. But anyway, the pitching is on Hall of Fame. The hitting is still on veteran. I admit that. I'm not hiding anything from anybody. So, what's up, farmers? How's it going? But yeah, so we're gonna go back into it now. We got Montgomery versus Ryu. Jay Happ, well, 7 1/3 innings. I mean, he's just one of those guys that I guess he can perform anywhere but New York. Lots of other scores. Red Sox beating the Mariners right now. Braves beating the Diamondbacks in real life. Athletics beat the Orioles. Blue Jays beat the Rays. The Mets beat the Nationals to remain a game over 500. And the Rangers beat the Flyers 4-1, keeping the razor thin playoff hopes alive. I still think we're not going to make it. I think Boston's just too good right now. Yeah, Monkey, I think you'll be all right. Bottom 7, you're up by 4. Mariners got 4 more outs or 6 more outs. I think you'll be fine. But yeah, so here we are. Again, I think I might have fixed out what might have been causing the lag on the game last night after the stream. Fingers crossed I'm right. What's up, Landon? It has been a while. Welcome back. Farmers, you're wild. Probably will make the playoffs. I don't know if the Bruins won tonight. I don't know if the Bruins played tonight. I know the Rangers won. But here's the thing, right? The Bruins have such a big lead. What's up, Smelly Socks? How's it going? Yeah, sure, Brett Gardner. Okay, I'm doing all right, JC. How are you? Yeah, I mean, the Yankees are winning. Oh, the Bruins lost tonight. So the Rangers are back to 6 points back of Boston. Boston still has 2 games in hand. Yeah, they lost tonight 6-4 to Buffalo. The Rangers won 4-1. So that is a big deal for the Yankees. For the Rangers. And right now, Yankees are 6 outs away from, although that's not good, as now the tying run is up at the plate as the bullpen is not doing great for the Yankees. But what else is new? I mean, last night's win, JC, was a quality comeback win, but it's still a lot playing right now. Angry Monkey Knicks are surprising, very much so, 8 in a row. Hottest team in basketball right now. Never thought I would say that in a long time. Landon, your D-backs are playing solid, although they're losing right now to the Braves. So I changed my profile pic. All right, so we're going to back out of franchise real quick. You got to go into your profile, go to my profile tab, click on it, and then as soon as you click on the icon, you can choose from the different things you want. You can also go press the right bumper and go over to nameplates. So, JC, the Yankees haven't won tonight, JC. It's still the 8th inning. It's not over. In fact, it's far from over. In fact, Cleveland has the tying run at the plate right now. Yeah, Monkey. I mean, that's the Suns took a bad loss. That happens. Yeah, Cleveland has the tying run at the plate right now in the 8th inning. The Yankee game is far from over. And yes, Landon. Yes, we're all happy that the show is on Xbox now. So, all right, let's get back into franchise. JC, don't jinx it. You don't know that because the Yankees suck right now, too. So, I would not knock Cleveland. Actually, again, just double-checking again for those of you just coming in because I know there's been a lot of folks who have been ragging on, yes, we're hitting on veteran, we're pitching on Hall of Fame. So, just so everybody knows. All right, here we go. Jordan Montgomery, Injin Ryu. Yankees heading to the Rogers Center in Toronto because they don't have Dunedin, Florida, or whatever it's called. So, here we go. Montgomery getting the start. Actually, we're going to have let's see. We're going to give some guys the night off because Didi's been struggling, and it's a lefty on the mound. So let's take Didi out. Let's put in Tyler Wade to play short. And actually what we're going to do is we're going to put... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Instead, Tyler Wade, because he's also a lefty, we're going to put in Talkman, who can hit lefties. But Talkman will play left field, and then Frazier will play shortstop. The beauty of having somebody as flexible as Adam Frazier on the team. I heard Smelly Socks, yep. Yeah, JC, yep, I heard it ended. Wow, and in 4 hours, wow. So, yeah, so we'll have, that's pretty good. We'll have Adam Frazier play short today, and then what we'll do is we will move Hicks to the 3-hole since he's been red hot, and we're going to actually bump down Frazier to the bottom of the lineup as the lefty, the 9-hole, and then Clint Frazier moved to the 7-hole, and... Oh, and yeah, you know what and Judge, we're going to have Judge play this game. He'll sit next game for Talkman. That's the plan. I think that'll be the plan because we want him in against Ryu. So LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Voight, Talkman, Real Muto. Actually, move Real Muto to the 5. And yeah, I think there we go. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Yep, I heard, guys, J-Hap lost the no-hitter. Can pitch for anybody but the Yankees, it seems. So we head to Toronto and see if the Yankees, if we can start hitting the ball against Hinge and Ryu. Two starts, 1-0. Got a no decision against the Yankees on opening day.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees.
It's J-Hap. J-Hap. So LeMahieu will take one high and inside, 1-0, and we are underway higher up in Toronto. Yankees up 2.5 games in the standings right now against the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have given the Yankees their only loss of the year, a 5-1 victory at the stadium as LeMahieu pops up that cutter right behind the plate. I believe that's Kirk in the lineup tonight, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. We now get the Yankee starting lineup. LeMahieu at second, Judge in right, Hicks in center field, Voight at first, Real Muto at catching, Talkman in left, Clint Frazier DHing, Gio at third, and then Adam Frazier batting ninth tonight and getting his second start of the season on the infield, playing short. Judge now up, 1 on, nobody out here against Toronto, as there's a strike with the cutter, 0-1. See if we can't get those power numbers up, see if we can't start pulling the ball a little bit. As Judge swings over the top of a changeup, well out in front, 0-2. Changeup, cutter, fastball, curveball, sinker. Ryu has the kitchen sink, as this one's high and inside, 1-2. Easily the Blue Jays ace, dominant pitcher coming over for the Dodgers, as that misses inside the Judge, 2-2 to count. It was all right, Monkey. It was all right. As the 2-2, a hanger. Judge gives this one a ride. Deep right field. It's over the head of Grichik. This will go and be a 2-bagger for Judge as it hits off the base of the wall. And it's a 1-out double for Aaron Judge, his second of the year. And the Yankees might have something cooking here in the first. Already got a man in scoring position. Because it's harder for me to do zone. We did this the first 3 games. If you watched them all, if you went back to the video, Brett, it's harder for me to do play-by-play and to use zone. I don't get the timing right. I have enough trouble hitting as it is. As Aaron Hicks skies this one to right center field. This one, oh, what a catch by Grichik! A diving grab to Rob Hicks. Judge stays put at second for the second out of the inning. Oh, what a run there by Grichik as he goes and absolutely commits, absolutely sells out, covers 70 feet, and goes 17 miles an hour. It's 2 games in a row, JC. I wouldn't get too hyped up. As Luke Voight now is up at the plate, struggling, swings and misses at a high curveball, 0-1. Looked like that might have been a high hanger, but could not, unfortunately, get to it. As now Voight goes inside out to the right side. Biggio there, flips to first to end the inning. So despite the double, the Yankees do nothing else. At the end of a half inning, Blue Jays coming to bat against Jordan Montgomery. Not trading for Byron Buxton. Swine, not doing that. Is Jordan Montgomery making his second start of the year.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop.
That misses low, 1-0. Again, I want to make sure. Settings, gameplay. Yeah, it's on Hall of Fame, so okay. Last year, that catcher's mitt wouldn't be on Hall of Fame. So, I don't know. There's a strike in the inside corner, 1-1. I mean, JC, we'll see. We will see, man. I mean, it's very early in the year. Bo Bichette hitting 243 on the year. Swings and misses on a changeup, 1-2. Swine, the Twins got off to a hot start. They seem to have cooled down. I think they're still a team to contend with. I said they'd be a wild card team at the beginning of the year. I still think that's probable. Yeah, Landon, I'm not really used to it. I've been saying, I'm not a big fan of Pinpoint. I don't know. It would probably take too much time for me to get used to it. Swing and a miss, blocked by Real Muto. He'll get an angle, throw to first to complete the play. One away here in the first as Bichette chases the curveball. And that'll bring up Joe Panik. Actually, Joe Panik starting today at second base, I believe. That misses low and outside, 1-0. Montgomery is oftentimes effectively wild. Yeah, I'm sorry, Landon. Yeah, the Braves there. That's in the dirt, 2-0. Montgomery overthrowing just a hair. That misses low, 3-0. Having a little bit of trouble here with the, there we go. Low again. A 4-pitch walk to Joe Panik. As he doesn't chase him, that brings up George Springer, who has been red hot after his time at Yankee Stadium. This is going to be tough. Frazier goes to second for one, on to first. Not in time. Springer beats it out. It'll go as a fielder's choice. Good job by Frazier to get the lead runner. That was close. As Frazier quickly flips to LeMahieu. A nice turn by DJ, but Springer just too fast down the line, and that'll bring up to Oscar Hernandez, hitting only a $136 early in the years. That's blocked by Real Muto. He'll come up firing. Springer not going anywhere, though. 1-0. We'll see, JC. We'll see. I hope you're right, man. As that changeup is chopped back to the mound, Montgomery there will field, fire to first, and an easy inning despite the one-out walk for Montgomery. We go top two, no score in Toronto. Maybe we might do some Conquest, Brett. We'll see. We'll see what the folks want as JT Real Muto now leads things off here in the top of the second. And Real Muto, inside out's a cutter to right, fairly shallow, going out, making the catch is Biggio for the first out of the inning. We now get the Blue Jay defense. Again, Kevin Biggio in left, Springer in center, Grichik in right, Guerrero at third, Bichette at short, Panik at second, Tellez at first, Alejandro Kirk behind the plate, and again to Oscar Hernandez, the DH. What's up, Chippy? Yeah, I remember you, dude. I remember. As fouled back out of play by Talkman, 0-1. Talkman hitting .429. It's very limited, 3 hits and 7 at-bats. It's only his second or third start of the year, I believe, as this is grounded to Bichette. Long throw, got him by a stride, 2 away here in the second. JC, I'm the biggest Yankee fan in the world. I'm just a realistic one. I don't think I said the Yankees would win the division at the beginning of the year. I really don't know if this team has it in it to turn them around, especially led by Aaron Boone. I'm a realistic Yankee fan, as that's fouled back and out of play by Clint Frazier. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a nice changeup there from Ryu, 0-2. Yeah, Chippy, I mean, I did 2 home runs. He's good for 40 swings a year, as Frazier has a bad swing there. Spun around like a top, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And the Yankees go 1-2-3 in the second. We go bottom 2, no score. Leading things off is Vlad Guerrero Jr. hitting .226. Takes one just outside 1-0. They should have just kept Joe Girardi, Sox. As this one is hammered to the left side, Frazier there. Fields fires the first in time, 1 away. JC, 2 in a row is not a lot. That's not a lot. And if you're getting excited over 2 wins in a row, that's kind of sad. And by the way, the game's not over yet, JC. Jesus, man. It's still the bottom of the 9th. Rowdy Tellez now up the plate. He killed the Yankees in that series at Yankee Stadium, hitting an even 250. As that fastball misses inside, 2-0. The 2-0 to Tellez. What's up, Gibby? How's it going? That misses low, 3-0. Randall Grichik on deck. And now a curveball low and another one-out walk from Montgomery as he doesn't get anybody to chase there. And that brings up Grichik. Also hurt the Yankees in that series, hitting only a $171 here. This one is hit towards left center field. It's going to dunk in front of Hicks for a hit. So runners at first and second now as Toronto gets their first hit of the evening. That'll help Grichik's batting average, and that will bring up Cavan Biggio. Biggio fouls off a changeup, 0-1. Yeah, I know, Chippy, I hear ya. Yeah, I know, Sox, it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Biggio hitting the snot out of the ball, 367 in the early part of the year, and this is only going to help him out. This should get a run in. Judge cuts it off. And going to third and scoring is Tellez. Grichik goes to third, so it's 1-0 Toronto here early. The walk comes back to haunt the Yankees, and that brings up Alejandro Kirk as he takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Now this one, little nibbler to LeMahieu. Second for one on the first, not in time. It'll be an RBI ground out for Kirk, who has good speed getting down the line. And Toronto makes it 2-0 on the RBI fielder's choice as Bo Bichette back up at the plate now. This is fouled off by Bichette, 0-1. DeGrom is DeGrom is the best pitcher in baseball. The 0-1 hit to Voight will take it himself. And, what happened? What happened? He touched the bag, but they call it an error? He just stopped moving. That brings up Joe Panic. So the video game glitches, and Voight doesn't touch the bag. So Montgomery, though, will hopefully get out of it here. Throws the first in time to end the inning. But, oh boy, MLB The Show, that's how they make it harder, folks. When you up the difficulty, they just make guys start to glitch, I guess. As that brings up Gio Urshela. Looked like he touched the bag to me. As that misses outside, 1-0. Nice, Landon. That's a good trade for you. The 1-0 to Gio. Hammered down the right field line. Fairly deep, but playable. Grichik will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Adam Frazier now up at the plate. Hitting .323. Fouls off a changeup, 0-1. Now takes an inside cutter, 0-2. Only one of 2 Yankee lefties in the lineup today. Chases the cut fastball, strike 3 down. Oh no, he foul-tipped it. My apologies. He did get a piece of it, says the umpire. So it'll be an 0-2 again. Now it's strike 3. Kirk will throw it on the first to complete the play. 2 away here in the third. Yes, Darkstroke, the servers have been terrible lately, but I do hope that I made some tweaks to OBS tonight. I hope that helps. As DJ LeMahieu now up with 2 outs and nobody on. Swings over the top of a changeup, 0-1. 7 for 30 in his career against Ryu. The 0-1. DJ pops it back and out of play, 0-2. Popped up out of play and foul ground. Popped out to foul ground in his first at-bat, as that misses just outside. 1-2 to DJ. There are a lot of people on Xbox Sox. It shows how powerful and how popular Game Pass is. As LeMahieu back up the middle, that'll be a base hit to center field. So a 2-out single for DJ will bring up Aaron Judge, who doubled in his first at-bat. Oh yeah, it's also, there's just nothing on PlayStation, so all the PlayStation owners are getting it too. So Judge 1 for 1 with a double. Swings and misses on an inside curveball, 0-1. 4 for 8 now in his career against Ryu with a home run. Now takes a cutter inside, 1-1. LeMahieu off first, 2 outs. Inside again to Judge, 2-1. And now Aaron Judge skies one to right center field, fairly deep but playable, making the catch is Springer for the final out of the inning. We'll go bottom 3, still 2-0 Jays. Springer 0 for 1, hit to a fielder's choice in his first at-bat, takes one low and outside, 1-0. Springer 1 for 8 in his career against Montgomery. Smacks this up the middle. LeMahieu backhands, fires the first in time, 1 away. Yeah, exactly, Sox. No, I completely agree with you, as that brings up to Oscar Hernandez, who's 0 for 1. Also grounded out in his first at-bat. Fouls back that fastball out of play, 0-1. 0 for 11 in his career against Montgomery. Takes a changeup low, 1-1. Now swings and misses through that cutter, 1-2. The 1-2 to Hernandez. Popped up to the right side. Voight there makes the catch. Actually more of a low liner. 2 away here, and that'll bring up Vlad Jr. There's a strike on the outside, 0-1. Yeah, Monkey, I lost some progress last night, too, because of a server error. And Noah Syndergaard is no longer as good as he was late. And actually, a friend of mine knows Noah and says he's also the biggest jerk in the world. DeGrom, however, is the nicest guy in the world. So that says something. So karma is a biatch for Noah Syndergaard. It'll be a 2-1 to Guerrero. Fastball fouled off at the plate off a Real Muto, 2-2. Changeup misses outside, 3-2. And yeah, the servers are super being taxed right now, guys. We all know that for sure. As that curveball just misses, says the umpire, for another walk from Montgomery, killing him today. And that brings up Rowdy Tellez, who walked in his first at-bat. And Tellez now will get a base hit up the middle. Guerrero will stop at second as Hicks cuts it off. So again, didn't get the call on that corner curveball, and now Tellez continues to hurt the Yankees, and that brings up Randall Grichik, another Yankee killer who singled in his last at-bat. Takes one outside, 1-0. Swings through a fastball, 1-1. Now popped them up, jammed them with the cutter. So Montgomery will get into and out of a jam as Talkman makes the catch for the final out of the inning. The end of 3 full here in Toronto. The Blue Jays 2, the Yankees nothing. Did they win, JC? Because it says there's only 1 out on my phone. As Aaron Hicks now leads things off against Ryu. Chases a curveball, 0-1. 4 for 9 in his career against Ryu with a home run. The 0-1 to Hicks. Oh, just misses that low cutter, 0-2. Now Hicks fouls off another one, 0-2 still. Yeah, I see that too, Monkey. 1 out. Chapman on the mound, though, looking for back-to-back saves in real life. Meanwhile here, Yankees down 2-0. As Hicks smacks this to the right side, panic there in the outfield grass, flips to Tellez at first for the first out of the inning. Yeah, we'll see, JC. You know, you keep talking, and you love to try and jinx them. Really annoying, as Luke Voight now up at the plate. Swings through a cutter, 0-1. Voight 5 for 10 in his career against Ryu. It doesn't matter, JC. It's not over till it's over. Every Yankee fan knows that. That's what Yogi used to say all the time. The 0-2 to Voight way inside, dusts him off the plate, 1-2. A bloop and a blast. I am. It's on my phone. I got it right here. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Third strikeout for Ryu. Real Muto now against Ryu. Swing and a miss on an inside cutter. 0-1. As Real Muto skies one to fairly deep center, but Springer is there, has it lined up, and makes the catch. And the Yankees go 1-2-3 here in the fourth. The end of 3.5, the Blue Jays have the bottom of the lineup due up 2-0. Kevin Biggio now, 1 for 1 today with a single.
The left fielder,
Takes a strike there. Yes, guy just struck out. 2 outs. Be an 0-1 to Biggio. What's up, Odoms? I'm doing okay. As that curveball misses just outside. 1-1. The 1-1 to Biggio. Fouls off a good fastball there. 1-2. A Miller time. I actually put a perfect game TikTok up. Just today, actually. I threw one with Cole against Baltimore. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Biggio down swinging. 1 away here in the fourth. What's up, 31B? I also threw one with James Paxton, of all people, last year in the show. Alejandro Kirk 0 for 1. Hit into a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. Takes one low. 1-0. The 1-0. Way high and outside. 2-0. Montgomery a little wild today. That one just a little low, not getting the call. 3-0, Bichette on deck. There's a strike at the knees with the changeup. 3-1. This one popped foul, even to count it, or should bring the pitcher back into the count. 3-2 now. So we'll get ourselves a payoff pitch here. Yeah, Odoms, the servers have been really wonky today, as that's fouled off, still alive. Is Kirk. We'll do it again, the 3-2 to the Toronto catcher. This one lined towards second on a short hop. LeMahieu will flip to first for the second out of the inning. You know, JC, it's interesting. Obviously, Kansas City is trying to rebuild their offensive line after letting some guys go. And then, of course, you know, Baltimore getting a ton of draft picks for it. Like, so, I mean, it works for me. I think both teams got something. Yeah, Landon, I don't know. I'm not a big, I don't want to, I'm just used to meter at this point. As this one is hammered on the left field line. This one is gone! Goodbye, baseball. Bo Bichette's first of the year knocks it off the foul pole. That's also the difference between Hall of Fame and veteran, is that most of those balls that would curve foul don't stay foul here. And Bichette makes it 3-0 Toronto. Joe Panic now up at the plate.
the batter, number 2.
Takes a curveball for his strike. Backdoor curve. 0-1. Wasn't a bad pitch from Montgomery. You give credit to Bichette there. As there's, ooh, and the ump doesn't give him that strike, even though it sure looked like a strike to me. 1-1. Yeah, Bichette's got a sweet swing, Odom. That is true. As that misses outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss on a curveball. 2-2. Yeah, they're talking to Chapman on the mound. You don't want to walk him here. As this one is hammered to right, Judge coming on, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. But Toronto gets another run on the Bo Bichette home run, his first of the year. At the end of 4 full here in Toronto, it's 3-0 Blue Jays. Thank you, Miller Time. Much appreciated, dude. And that brings up Mike Talkman. He's 0 for 1, 3 for 8 in the young year. Again, this is only his 3rd start of the season. Takes one inside, 1-0. The 1-0 chases a changeup, 1-1. Just a little early as it dropped out of the zone. And now this one to the left side, Guerrero there will field, fire to first, in time, one away. Just a hair late. We're losing 3-0, JC. It's right there on the screen, buddy. And yes, Odom's Heidi Watney is a part of this game that we don't need. As Clint Frazier inside outs one on the right field line. It is just foul. Gotcha, JC. Your audio only. Did not realize that. As that curveball misses low, 1-1. And now Frazier to the right side. Panic there. Will flip to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Gio Urshela now. Gio 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, top 5. Yankees down by 3 as Gio Urshela gives this one a ride. Fairly deep to left. It is gone! Goodbye, baseball. Gio Urshela gets that Bichette home run right back. The Yankees are on the board, and it's 3-1 Toronto. Gio Urshela's first home run of the year gets the Yankees on the board here against Ryu. Over the left field fence, it just kept carrying as he takes that changeup and yanks it. And the Yankees are on the board. And the Yankees win in real life. There we go. Huzzah. Thank you, cup of haters. Adam Frazier now takes one low and in, 1-0. Put it on the board. Indeed, Landon. Yeah, JC, but you just, when you get to be my age, you know better. You just know better. Indeed, Odom's absolutely crushed it. As Adam Frazier late on that power sinker, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 now from Ryu. This one inside outed on the left field line. Jammed him a bit, 1-2. The 1-2 from Ryu. Outside, evens the count up at 2-2. Ryu, now over 50 pitches, still got plenty in the tank. We'll see, JC, we'll see. As Frazier takes an outside cutter, pops it up to right. Panic there. Makes the catch in shallow right for the last out of the inning. But Gio Urshela gets one right back for the Yankees. And at the end of 4.5, it's 3-1 Toronto. George Springer now 0 for 2 with a pair of ground outs. Will face Jordan Montgomery here in the 5th. Takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Springer 1 for 9 now in his career against Montgomery. Montgomery trying to nibble the corners with his. This one is skied to left, but Springer was out in front of it, and that will just hook foul. 0-2. Now late on the curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Springer down swinging. Montgomery's 3rd K of the day, and that'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Hernandez well out in that front of that fastball. 0-1. Now a curveball. Backdoor curve for a strike. 0-2. Guys, we'll see what happens. It's going to be really interesting. It's a long year. That is for sure. Another curveball. This one fouled off at the plate. Tried to go back foot with it. Excuse me. So the 0-2 once again to Hernandez. Fastball punches him out. Caught him looking. Belt high outside corner. 2 away here in the 5th as Montgomery racks up his 4th K. And that'll bring up Vlad Jr. That one just a little low, says the umpire. 1-0. I'm sorry, the D-backs are not winning the West, dude. I'm sorry. 1-1 as that's fouled off. Yankees just beat Cleveland again, Odoms. We just beat Cleveland. Fouls that curveball off, does Vlad. 1-2. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. It is not a sprint. I don't think the Dodgers will reach 120 wins, Landon, but I could definitely see them getting like 110 and winning that division. Maybe even 100. Maybe they will get 120. I don't know. As this cutter's fouled back in that play, Vlad making Montgomery work here. Now just got a piece of that changeup. Still 1-2. We'll see, Monkey. We'll see. Another foul ball, 1-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Low and in the dirt, 2-2. I got what you meant, Monkey. I got. Yeah, Money Dude, it's gonna be a interesting finish. I think it's a long year. Another foul ball. Vlad, this is a 11 pitch at bat. This will be the 10th pitch. My apologies. This will be the 10th pitch. The Yankees can't figure out how to put away Vlad Jr. here. Now chopped finally to third. Gio Urshela will field and throw out his counterpart to end the 5th. So despite it being a 1-2-3 inning, a lot of pitches from Montgomery as Vlad Jr. battled. The end of 5, it's still 3-1 Toronto. As DJ LeMahieu will lead things off here against Ryu. He's 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch from Ryu is hammered to left and over the head of Guerrero for a base hit. So LeMahieu, another single. And that'll bring Judge up again. 1 for 2 today with a double. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, exactly, Monkey. We'll see. And Aaron Judge skies one to right field. Fairly deep. Grichik, though, it'll die just shy of the track. Judge just missed it for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks. Hicks 0 for 2 today. Tries to check his swing on the inside cutter. 0-1. LeMahieu off first. 1 out. Top 6. Yankees down by 2. Hicks chases a curveball there. 0-2. And now Hicks a little late on that sinker. Fouls it to the right side. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once again. Popped them up. Jammed them with the changeup. Just enticed them enough. Tellez makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Surprised he didn't call the infield fly rule there. And that brings up Luke Voight, continuing to struggle here. Early in the year, only a $148. And Voight up the middle, but Ryu flags it down, throws to first, and despite the leadoff single, the Yankees do nothing else. We go bottom 6. Yankees still down by 2. Yankees trying to get Montgomery through 6 here. As Tellez takes a strike, 0-1. I don't agree with that at all, JC, because the Nationals were terrible at the end of May a couple of years ago and won the World Series. A team can get super hot. You won't really be able to tell, probably, until, I would say, the All-Star break. And then you can start making predictions. 2-1 to Tellez. Now a fastball strike at the knees. 2-2. The 2-2 to Roddy Tellez. As this is back up the middle. Montgomery knocks it down. He doesn't know where it is. And the Yankees are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Oh, MLB The Show messes up again. A second glitch tonight here. Allows Tellez to reach first. And that will go as a hit. As Randall Grichik now 1 for 2. Takes one low. And that's going to get us somebody up in the bullpen. Loizaga will start to warm for the Yankees in the pen. Grichik 1 for 2 with a single. Smacks this to center. Fairly deep. Hicks backing up. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Brings up Kevin Biggio. 1 for 2 with a RBI single. Chops this to third. Could be 2. Urshela to second for 1. On the first. Double play, just what the doctor ordered. A 5-4-3 around the horn rally killer as the Yankees will come to bat in the 7th, still down only by 2. Well, that'll do it for Montgomery. He didn't have his best stuff tonight, but he did have pretty solid stuff. And Greg Holland will start to warm for the Yankees to pitch the 7th. JT Realmuto now, 0 for 2. Smacks this down the left field line, foul, 0-1. Ryu only at 60 pitches now. JT takes one outside, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 pitch. Oh, just missed that inside cutter. Fouled it off at the plate. 1-2. As that checks his swing, did he go? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 3. 4 Ks now for Ryu, and that brings up Mike Talkman. Talkman takes a cutter low, 1-0. I know, money dude. I wish you could do more than 3 guys per team. As that misses outside, 2-0 now to Talkman. Yankees just need a bloop and a blast. As there's a strike at the knees, 2-1. Well, I mean, money dude, I offered a lot in return, to be fair. And so Mike Talkman skies one to center. This is playable. Springer will make the catch for the second out of the inning. They do, actually, Monkey. They have rain delays in the game. Exactly, Landon. Doesn't start to the All-Star break. Clint Frazier now. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Tries to check his swing on the inside cutter. Jammed again. 0-1. Now fouls off a changeup out in front of it. 0-2. Frazier really struggling tonight as Ryu about to throw his 70th pitch. They are rare, Monkey. That is true. They are rare. Low and inside. Frazier lays off that one. 1-2. Yeah, completely messes you up, Sox. It's true. They almost always make you pull your starter. Yeah, nobody's running around the rainy field or anything, and as this is low and outside, 2-2 to Frazier. It'll be a 2-2 to Red Thunder. Inside, the count is run full. Gio Urshela on deck. Gio, of course, hit his first home run of the year in his last at-bat and got the Yankees on the board. And now this one, Frazier gets a hold of one, fairly deep left, but this will die in the glove of Biggio, just shy of the track. He gave it a ride, but not far enough. We go bottom 7. Get up and stretch. Yankees down 3-1. And that will bring in Greg Holland for his first appearance of the year. First appearance as a Yankee. We kind of try to get used to his timing. All right. His slider's a little wonky, but everything else seems to be pretty standard. Just get his timing down. All right, we're just going to go with it. Leading off, Alejandro Kirk 0 for 2 tonight with an RBI. Takes one inside, 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0. Really struggling with his timing. Inside, 3-0. There's a strike with the slider, 3-1. Of course, the pitch I was warming up with couldn't throw it for a strike now. I need it as a strike, I got it as a strike. This one swung on a miss, 3-2. This one chopped back up the middle. Tough play for Frazier. Throws the first in time. Was able to get there behind second base for the first out of the inning. One away here in the 7th as Holland came back. And that brings up Bo Bichette, who hit a solo home run earlier against Montgomery. Pops this one foul and out of play, 0-1. Now this one chopped foul, 0-2. Chases the slider, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away here in the 7th, and that'll bring up Joe Panik, who had a walk in his first at-bat, 0 for 2 otherwise. Takes the strike on the inside, 0-1. Panik 1 for 5 in his career against Holland. Checks this, does not go on the changeup. Started his motion, but then laid off. Inside slider, 2-1. Fouls off a high fastball, 2-2. Now a changeup smacked towards right, fairly deep, but Judge makes the over-the-shoulder catch. And Greg Holland has a nice 1-2-3 debut as a Yankee. We go top 8, Yankees still down by 2. And that'll do it for Ryu. Julian Merriweather will come in as we now look again at Gio Urshela's 5th inning home run. An absolute bomb that got the Yankees on the board. They haven't done much since. As the Yankee, let's see. Actually, a lot of these guys. Let's see. Let's get Zach Britton up, since a lot of these guys don't do well against lefties for the 8th inning. Julian Merriweather, fastball, changeup, slider, curveball pitcher. Gio 1 for 2 with the home run. Takes one outside, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 to Gio. Smacks that fastball foul, 1-1. Merriweather throws much harder than Ryu. So the Yankees are a little behind that fastball. As Gio smacks it to the right side, Tellez there, flips to Merriweather covering, 1 away. Thought that might have got through, but Tellez makes a nice play as we look at Ryu. 1 run, 4 hits, 4 Ks, 7 innings pitched. And that'll bring up the Yankees shortstop for today, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 against Ryu. Smacks that fastball foul, just missed it, 0-1. Again, just a hair late. Now chases a curveball just below the zone, 0-2. Again, the Yankee offense really struggling lately, just like in real life. Not a lot of pop, not a lot of big innings, although they had one in Tampa Bay in the last game as Frazier swings and misses, tied him up inside, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, the only Yankee with multiple hits tonight, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. Just a hair late. When you got Ryu topping out at 90, and then you bring in Merriweather throwing 97, hard to adjust, as that misses low, 1-1. The 1-1 to DJ. Inside, 2-1. Actually more a little low, but still, it's a ball. Be a 2-1 to LeMahieu. And DJ skies one to center, but I think, yep, he got under it just a bit. Springer there, a couple steps shy of the track, makes the catch, and the Yankees go in order. We go bottom 8. Yankees down by 2 still, as Zach Britton will make his 2nd appearance of the year. Well, I mean, look, the Mariners aren't bad this year for some reason, you know? They're those young guys they've had are finally starting to develop. George Springer 0 for 3. Fouls this back and out of play, 0-1. Takes a sinker low, 1-1. Now fouls another one off, 1-2. Oh, goodness. The 1-2 now to Springer. Just a little low and inside. Tried to get him to chase a backdoor, or a back foot slider. As now Springer fouls off another sinker, still 2-2. You want a Springer jersey? Yeah. Oh, goodness. Says swing. Oh, no, he got a piece of it to stay alive. Just got a piece of that sinker. Now a piece of the slider, 2-2. So Springer making Britton work here. Now an outside fastball, count goes full. This one fouled off again. And again, a Blue Jay giving a Yankee pitcher fits. This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And Britton misses, ball 4. Springer earned that walk for sure. And that brings up to Oscar Hernandez.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Britton, ooh, almost threw it away, but checking on Springer over there. Don't want him running. There's another strike, 0-2. Slider smacked the other way. That'll be a base hit. So to Oscar Hernandez, who's only hitting a $125, gets himself an opposite field single as the Yankees were playing for double play depth. And that brings up Vlad Guerrero Jr., who fouls off a sinker, 0-1. Swing and a miss, another sinker, 0-2. This one chopped to first. Voight to second for one. Back on to first. 3-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered as Springer moves to third. Voight to Frazier. Back to Voight. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. 2 for 2 today with a run scored. Also a walk as he fouls off a slider, 0-1. Oh, yeah, quick pitch. Yeah, exactly, Monkey. Yep, got Vladdy and Bo. Nice, money, dude. As that one misses outside, 1-1 to Tellez. Fouls off a fastball, 1-2 now. So Britton trying to get into and out of trouble. But Tellez fouls off another slider. Long inning for Britton. 20 pitches already. You know he's not going to be used tomorrow now. That misses outside, 2-2. Fouls off another fastball, still 2-2. These Blue Jays really making him work with these long at-bats. Swing and a miss, strike 3, finally misses the sinker. We go top 9, last chance for the Yankees, as that'll bring up Kirby Yates to the mound. Looking for the save here. Just in case, Darren O'Day warming up for the Yankees as Aaron Judge comes in. Fastball, splitter, slider from Yates. Judge swings through the fastball, 0-1, just a bit late. Recognized it too late there. The 0-1 to Judge. Swing and a miss. Ooh, just missed it again. Judge a little slow tonight. Hasn't done much since that first at-bat with the double in the first inning. Takes one outside, 1-2. Yes, JJ, we know. We know DeGrom is better than Cole. That's fine. We got it. Nobody was arguing that point. It'll be a 1-2 to Judge. Just got a piece of that fastball to stay alive. We'll see how he does, Darkstroke. We'll see how he does. The 1-2 fouled off by Judge. Good slider there. Just missed it. Yeah, money dude, I mean, I kind of agree. As Judge again fouls off a splitter, making Yates work here, trying to stay alive. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. It's been a while since Yates has pitched. As Judge chases a slider, it gets by Kirk. He'll field, fire to first, and just get Judge to complete the play. Cool, JC, cool. So that brings up Aaron Hicks now, 0 for 3 tonight. Landon, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much, buddy. I did figure out what was causing the lag. It's my own fault. As that misses high, 1-0. It's the video settings. I have to change video settings between the stream and podcasting on Saturdays. And I never changed them back. As Hicks fouls off a low fastball, 1-1. Still game 1, JC. Yep. The 1-1 to Hicks. Hammered to the right side, but because of the shift, panic from the right field grass throws him out. 2 away. Although it's about to end here. Luke Voight now. 0 for 3. Last hope for the Yankees. 2 outs. Yankees down by 2. Every game, money dude, as this is chopped to the left side and through for a base hit. Voight gets a seeing eye single. And now that'll bring the tying run to the plate in the form of JT Realmuto. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Can JT keep the inning alive? Voight off first, not fleet of foot. Chases a splitter, 0-2. Good pitch there. High and hard, low and slow. I don't know, JC. Play people online. Fouled off there by JT, still 0-2. Staying alive. As Yates efficiently, this will only be his 15th pitch. A man on, 2 outs. Yankees down by 2. Just outside with the fastball. Good eye by JT, 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Jammed him. It was a good fastball from Yates, and the catch is made by Panic to end the game. So Yates gets to save. Ryu the win. Montgomery the loss. Hard luck loser. Only 3 runs in 6 innings. That counts as a quality start, folks. But Grichik there, yeah, a couple of great plays made by the Jays in the field. And Yates gets his 3rd save of the year as the Yankees, they're 8-2. They're only 2 losses to Toronto. So you see there, the Yankees lost 3-1 to Toronto, and then earlier, 5-1. The Garrett Cole now, though, versus Ross Stripling. See if the Yankees can't get some offense. Yeah, I never buy packs. So Cole versus Stripling. Cole 2-0, Stripling 1-0. Got a no decision when he faced the... Actually, see, that win was against the Yankees. He got his no decision the next game. It's all good, Landon. I appreciate it, buddy. So Yankees trying to even this series up at 2. Cole will get the start. Judge will get the day off. Our boy Brett Gardner will get the start and right. And actually, also, Higgy will get the start for Cole. And let's see. And with everybody getting a little tired, Didi back in the lineup. Gardner. Clint Frazier will bat 2nd now. Didi 3rd. Voight 4th. Hicks 5th. Higgy will be 8th. Trying to see. See, we're going to give... actually, we're going to give LeMahieu the day off as well. We'll give Tyler Wade a start in the field. And then we'll have Gardner actually lead off. Wade will bat 9th. That's the plan. Got to keep these guys fresh. Nice, JC. JC, I use the stubs on packs. I just don't buy stubs. I just wait for them. I really appreciate it, Landon. I really do appreciate the sub, man. It means a lot. So Gardner will lead off and play right. Frazier will DH. Didi will be in at short. Voight at first. Hicks in center field. Gio Urshela batting 6th, playing 3rd. Frazier, Adam Frazier in left. Actually, we'll have Clint Frazier in left. And we'll have Adam Frazier DH. Yeah, I think that's good. And we'll advance. There we go. Gardner, only his 2nd start of the year. 1 for 3 on the year. With a single. Yeah, no, you get to try and get the best packs you can, you know? So Ross Stripling, 3rd start, 1-0. A 1.38 ERA. 13 innings pitched, 7 hits, a whip under 1, a 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and Brett Gardner will lead things off here. Stripling, fastball, curveball, changeup, slider. I don't buy him with money, that's for sure, JC, as that swung on and missed 0-1 to Gardner. So we get our first MLB Network UI. Gardner swings to a high fastball there, 0-2. They called it strike 3. Gardner can't believe it. It looked like it was inside, but it caught the black. Gardner can't believe it. Struck out looking one away here in the first. And that'll bring up Clint Frazier now hitting second today, playing left field. Frazier chops it to third. First pitch swinging. Guerrero, long throw to first in time. 2 away quickly here in the top of the first. You do have a start now, Landon, yes. We look now at the Yankees starting lineup. Again, some guys getting some days off. Gardner and Frazier we saw, followed by Didi Gregorius, Luke Voight, Aaron Hicks, Gio Urshela at third, Adam Frazier DHing, Kyle Higashioka catching, and Tyler Wade batting ninth and playing second base. I'll bring up Didi Gregorius. You know, I think, JC, weren't you the guy the other night complaining that I made Tyler Wade lead off? Swing and a miss on a knuckle curve to Gregorius. Gregorius 2 for 6 in his career against Stripling. The 0-1 to Didi. Popped him up. Just a little early on that changeup. Guerrero, only guy on the left side of the infield, makes the catch, and the Yankees go 1-2-3. As Garrett Cole take the mound, making his third start of the year. 17 innings pitched through that perfect game in his last outing. So a whip, a minuscule whip, as Gurriel Jr. back in left field leading things off, takes a strike, 0-1. No, I like the show's scoreboard better. 1-1 as that missed outside from Cole. Now this one hit to third. Long throw for Gio, but he got him by plenty. 1 away here in the first. Now that we're back on, as Marcus Semien playing short today. Hitting .550 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Surprised the Blue Jays don't get his bat into the lineup more often, as that misses just inside. 1-0. Semien 2 for 15 in his career against Cole. Chases a changeup, 1-1. The 1-1 now to Semien. Just inside again, not getting that call. 2-1. Chases the slider, though. 2-2. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. Chases the knuckle curve. Strike 3. Semien down swinging. 2 away here in the first. George Springer now up, hitting .341. Had a walk in yesterday's game, 0 for 3. Takes a fastball high, 1-0. Takes the changeup, pulls it to the left side. Didi there. Fires the first. Got him by a stride to end the inning. An easy 1-2-3 first for Cole. We go top 2. No score. As Luke Voight will lead things off. Yankees are hoping that single in his last at-bat, he'll start to get out of this early slump. Takes a 1 at the top of the zone for a strike, 0-1. 3 for 6 in his career against Stripling with an RBI. The 0-1. Voight gets a hold of one. This one is gone. Goodbye, baseball. Luke Voight, his first home run of the year. After an 0 for 13 slump, he's now 2 for his last 2. A single in his last at-bat yesterday, and a home run in his first one today to put the Yankees up early, 1-0. Oh, a no-doubter. Voight drops the barrelhead, and there goes the ball. 1-0 Yankees. Landon, I got my first shot. I get my second one in 2 weeks. As Hicks fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. I did get my first shot, though. I got the first Pfizer shot. Hicks hitting .324 with a home run and 3 RBIs. The 0-1, this one chopped back up the middle, but Stripling there makes the play, flips the first, and just gets the hustling Hicks. Yes. Yankees take an early 1-0 lead as we now look at the Blue Jays defense. Gurriel Jr. in left, Springer in center, Grichik in right, Guerrero Jr. at third, Marcus Semien at short today, Kevin Biggio at second, Rowdy Tellez at first, Danny Jansen behind the plate. Bo Bichette gets the day off. One out now, top second. Yankees up 1-0. Gio Urshela up at the plate. Gio homered in yesterday's game. Checks his swing on that one. Did not go, says the first base umpire, and it is 1-0 to Gio. As you see, there's a changeup just a little inside. Now way inside with a knuckle curve that had no break to it. 2-0 to Gio. The 2-0 to Urshela. In the dirt, 3-0. We're going to take the hands off the controller now because we're going to take a pitch. Get ourselves a little Gatorade. Adam Frazier on deck. E-polling, it's pretty good. It's good. So it's a lot of the same issues that have carried over from last year's game. I really wish we could trade more than 3 guys at once. The new user interface and menu system's kind of meh. But I do like the new inning system that you got rid of both a player progression and the inning progression, that it's all just one big thing now. So that's pretty good. It's Gio now. It'll be a 3-1. Fouls off that fastball, and the count now runs full. Stripling a little all over the place. See what he does here on 3-2. Comes right at him, and Gio says, thank you very much. Deposits that in right field. Grichik bobbles it, but that'll be an easy, clean single for Gio. So a man on with a man out here. Yankees already up by 1 in the second. And that'll bring up Adam Frazier. Frazier hitting .294, 4 RBIs, no home runs yet as a bomber. Chops this to the right side, it could be 2. Tellez short hop, throws the second for 1. On the first, it is a 3-6-3, or 3-6-1 double play, excuse me. But Luke Voight gets a hold of one. His first of the year, and the Yankees are up 1-0. This is game number 11. This is number 11. We're 8-2 in 10 games. So leading off now to Oscar Hernandez against Garrett Cole. Takes a strike on the inside black, 0-1. Hernandez 1 for 7 against Cole with 4 strikeouts. Chops this one foul on the right field line, 0-2. Landon gets a posture check. Slider low, little low. 1-2 now to Hernandez. Chases the knuckle curve, strike 3. 1 away here in the second. I believe that's already Cole's second strikeout as Vlad Jr. now up hitting .206. Not really big. I don't really do road to the show. As this is hammered foul, 0-1. Guerrero 3 for 9 against Cole. Those are great numbers actually against Garrett Cole. As that knuckle curve just misses outside, 1-1. Fastball misses inside, 2-1 to Guerrero. Swing and a miss, well out in front of that changeup, 2-2 to Guerrero Jr. Yes, at least the first season I'm playing the full thing, E-polling, yes. Fouls off a slider there, 2-2. Lays off that one, 3-2. Could not get him to chase. Tellez on deck. The payoff pitch to Guerrero. Oh, it's not cool. Wow, right on the outside black, and the ump does not give Garrett Cole the call. So it's ball 4, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez, who takes the strike. He gets the call that time in the outside corner, 0-1. Cole looking in, being like, be consistent, ump. Swing and a miss now, 0-2 to Tellez. Now this in the dirt, blocked by Higashioka. Throws on the second just in case. It was a 9 out of 10, JC. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal series finale. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball by him. Strike 3. Tellez down swinging. And that'll bring up Randall Grichik hitting a .184, but he had a couple of big hits in yesterday's ball game. As he takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Swings through an outside changeup, 0-2. Lays off that slider, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the curve, strike 3. Cole ends up striking out the side despite the walk. We go top 3, Yankees still up 1-0. Kyle Higashioka, only his second start of the year. 0 for 3 on the young season, still looking for his first hit. Smacks a fastball foul, 0-1. Just a little out in front of it. Stripling only tops out about 93 on the gun. Oh, and now he just misses that curveball, 0-2. Again, Higashioka out in front. It's about maybe 94 on a good day. The 0-2. Smack to the left side, right at Semien. Fields fires the first in time, 1 away here in the third. That brings Tyler Wade up, hitting .286. 2 for 7 on the young year. This is his third start. Swing and a miss, 0-1. They were, Landon. I don't know if they still are. I haven't been paying attention to the Athletics lately. It'll be an 0-1 now to Wade. Takes it high, 1-1. Yankees up 1-0, 1 out, top third. Tyler Wade, goodbye baseball! That one's dedicated to JC291 as Wade gets a hold of his first of the year and deposits it into right field to double the Yankee lead. It's 2-0 New York now as Wade got a hold of one. Holy cow, did that go a long distance? A no-doubter off the Yankee backup infielder's bat. And just like that, it's 2-0 New York. 415 feet, almost 108 miles an hour off the bat, off the second deck facade. And that'll bring up Brett Gardner, who struck out looking in his first at-bat. And Brett Gardner gets a hold of one. This one is the deep center field. It is off the base of the wall, and Gardner's digging for third. Grichik's gonna get it in, and Gardner actually thought about inside the park home run, but he will hold at third with a triple. Oh, baby! I don't know yet, JC. We'll think about it. So, runner on third with 1 out. Clint Frazier at the plate with a chance to get a man in with an out here. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. So, after getting shut down by Ryu yesterday, Yankees looking to strike early here against Stripling. Frazier just misses that knuckle curve, 0-2. Just trying to make some contact. The Jays will give up a run for an out. Frazier lays off the low fastball, 1-2. I know you did.
Up next to the Yankees, the shortstop,
Testing. Sorry about that, guys. That happens sometimes. Thank you for letting me know. Blake will get a hydrate, and Blake will get a dab. You guys heard the call, though, the Tyler Wade home run call, right? It's just most recently. That happens sometimes. For some reason, the mic just disconnects itself. I think because I blow it out. As Didi takes a strike, 0-1. As Ski gets a dab. All right. Yeah, it should be back. It should be back on now, Landon. Should be back on. It'll be an 0-1 to Didi. Gardner sitting at third base. Frazier couldn't get the job done. Didi swings and misses at a fastball. 0-2. No, Monkey gets the next call, JC. Monkey was before you. And Didi swings and misses. Strike 3. Jansen throws down the first to end the inning. So, despite the triple, the Yankees cannot bring Gardner home as Stripling strikes out 2 in a row, but Tyler Wade doubles the lead up. It's 2-0 New York.
leading up for Toronto.
Yeah, JC.
The second baseman.
All right, relax. There's a strike, 0-1. I was looking at chat instead of the strike zone too much. As this is fouled off at the plate, 0-2. Got swung on a lot of garbage, those two at-bats. As this is swung on and missed, Biggio strikes out swinging, spun around like a top. One away here in the third. Now bring up Danny Jansen now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9.
This one hammered foul, 0-1. That one's outside, 1-1. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. So you guys heard the Wade call. That's what I wanted to make sure. As long as you heard the Tyler Wade call. Monkeys first, then JC, if there's any more home runs tonight. That one's low, 2-1 to Jansen. Fastball fouled back and out of play, 2-2 now. Knuckle curve floats outside, 3-2. I don't know, JC. I'll think about it, man. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Strike 3. One away. We got other calls tonight. We got to see what happens. There's still a lot more baseball to play. Gurriel Jr. now up. Hammers one foul. 0-1. 2 outs. Bottom third. Top of the Blue Jays lineup up. As Gurriel late in another fastball. 0-2. That one low and outside, 1-2. Fouls off another knuckle curve, 1-2 still, to Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cole strikes out the side here in the third. We go top 4. Yankees still up 2-0. As Luke Voight, who got the first Yankee home run, his first of the year, now strides into the batter's box. The first pitch from Stripling. Chopped to the left side because of the shift Semien charges. Fields fires the first in time, 1 away. Aaron Hicks now up. He grounded out in his first at-bat, so he's 0 for 1 tonight. Chops it down the left field line. That's going to be a base hit. Hicks is thinking about 2, but he will stay at first. Getting there quickly was Gurriel. Going opposite field was Hicks to get on base. So it's a 1-out single, and that'll bring up Gio Urshela. Nice landed, yeah. I had a lot of high-ranked guys in my team in A-ball, and I'm like, you got to be at least in AAA, as this could be 2. Biggio to Semien for 1 on the first. It's a 4-6-3 double play. So right after Hicks takes advantage of the single, of the shift, and gets the single, the Blue Jays get out of it. We go bottom 4. Still 2-0 New York. Speaking of Semien, leading things off here in the 4th. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Holy cow, monkey. Well, that's what I like to hear, but still, 28-5. Yeah, we're not going to get that tonight as Semien chases a slider, 0-2. And now a low knuckle curve in the dirt, 1-2. Popped him up. Jam shot. Voight can't make the catch in foul ground, so still 1-2. Slider fouled off, stays alive, does Semien. Still 1-2. Jays trying to work that pitch count of Cole's. Is this foul back out of play? Still 1-2. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. And 50th of the night for Cole. Changeup, popped up, deep left field. It's carrying, still carrying, and it's gone! Marcus Semien, 2nd of the year. And just like that, it actually took so long that I think Talkman got there too quickly, and he couldn't climb the wall. Semien gets the Jays on the board. It's 2-1. Yeah, he just got enough of it. A changeup on 1-2, and he drove it down the left field line as this one is popped up, and that drop, that Voight not being able to get there looms large as Higashioka makes the catch for the first out here in foul ground. Nice, Monkey, nice. Teoscar Hernandez now up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Hernandez.
Swings through a fastball right down Broadway, 0 and 1. Another fastball, 0 and 2. Bottom 4, 1 out. Yankees up 2-1. Changeup. Oh, another changeup that missed the location. Hernandez way out in front, though. Still 0 and 2. Chases a slider. Strike 3. 2 away now here in the 4th. As Cole continues to mow him down despite that home run. And that brings up Vlad Jr., who walked in his first at-bat. Oh, dang, JC. As there's a strike on the outside. 0 and 1. Popped up foul and out of play. 0 and 2 to Guerrero. Fouls off a slider. Still 0 and 2. This one hammered to left center field and deep. Long run for Hicks and gets there and makes the catch. Just shy of the track to end the inning, but Marcus Semien gets the Jays on the board, and at the end of 4, it's 2-1 New York. Keep it in franchise, Monkey says. Adam Frazier 0 for 4 this series, grounded out in his last at-bat. Bottom of the Yankee lineup, Frazier, Higashioka, and Wade. Frazier pulls it to the right side. Right there, though, is Biggio. Flips the first, 1 away here in the 5th. And that'll bring up Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. 0 for 4 on the season. Only his second start of the year. Fouls back a fastball out of play. 0 and 1. Just a hair late on that fastball. Now lays off an outside slider. 1 and 1. Stripling got plenty left in the tank. Only at 37 pitches here in the 5th. And Higashioka puts a charge into one. This one fairly deep but playable. Springer there makes the catch in the left center field alley for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up Tyler Wade, who homered back in his first at-bat. And Wade might have done it again. This one to deep right, but no, just got underneath it, and Grichik makes the catch. He hit it high and he hit it hard, but this one, the park held it. We go bottom 5. Yankees still up 2-1. Rowdy Tellez now leading things off. 60th pitch of the night from Cole is high. 1 and 0. The 1-0. This one chopped to the right side because of the shift. Easy play for Wade. Throws the first. 1 away. If you're Cole, you'd probably like to try and get a couple of quick outs if you can here. As Randall Grichik now up at the plate. Strikeout victim in his first appearance. Fouls one back and out of play. 0 and 1. Grichik now 3 for 19 in his career against Cole. Changeup is yanked out of the zone. Grichik lays off. 1 and 1. The 1-1 to Grichik. Swing and a miss on a low inside fastball. 1 and 2. Lays off the outside slider. 2 and 2. Another knuckle curve pulled. 3 and 2. Biggio on deck. The 3-2 popped foul back and out of play. Grichik just got a piece of it. Another foul ball as he tried to get him with the changeup. Just got a piece of that knuckle curve. Bottom fell out of it. Still 3 and 2. 70th pitch of the night now here. And a 9-pitch at bat. And this one hammered to left. But going back and making the catch is Frazier for the second out of the inning. Sorry, that's Clint Frazier back there, not Talkman. It's all the high socks. So 2 away here as Cole wins the battle, and that brings up Kevin Biggio. He struck out in his first plate appearance. There's a strike on the outside, 0 and 1. Swing and a miss well out in front of that high changeup. You know, Big, I have no idea if the Red Sox can maintain this. They got off to a hot start, and that's what you need a lot of times. But we'll see if they can maintain, as that slider is hammered. Oh, no, swing and miss. My apologies. Whiffed on it. Thought he had hammered it foul, but Biggio down swinging again at the end of 5. It's still 2-1 New York. And that brings up Brett Gardner, who tripled in his last at-bat, but was left at third. The first pitch from Stripling now. Hammered by Gardner to right center field again. Fairly deep. Ball is carrying. Caught by Springer on the track as he runs it down near the 375 sign. Brett Gardner had some good swings so far tonight. Landon gets a hydrate. We got ourselves a raid. What's up? As that misses inside. 1-0 to Clint Frazier. Thank you. I'll stream that. Thank you for the party of 3. Welcome, everyone. It'll be a 1-0 to Clint Frazier. 2-1 Yankees. As Frazier pops it up. Got underneath it. Tellez off of first. Will make the catch near the line for the second out of the inning. The Yankee offense has struggled mightily in the early parts of this year, just like in real life. But right now they're nursing a 2-1 lead as Didi Gregorius is at the plate, 0 for 2 today. Smacks this to left field. That's a base hit. That's a little nice piece of hitting. That'll get the average back over 200 as Didi goes to left for a 2-out single. And keeps the line moving for Luke Voight, who homered in his first at-bat, 1 for 2, 2 for 6 in the series. Didi off first, 2 away here in the 6th. Voight chasing a slider well out in front. 0-1. Voight now 4 for 8 in his career against Stripling with a home run. Takes one outside, 1-1. As Romano and Phelps now both warming, double barrel action in the Jays' pen. Stripling still has plenty in the tank, but top of the 6th here against a guy who's hit him pretty well. Voight chases the high fastball, 1-2. Just missed it, blew it by him. Didi off of first, okay speed. Pitch outside the Voight, 2-2. It'll be a 2-2. Just got a piece of that changeup off the end of the bat for Voight as he was out in front of it, but enough to spoil it. It'll be a 2-2. Strike 3, caught him looking. The fastball on the outside part of the plate was not what he was looking for. So that'll retire the Yankees here in the 6th. We go bottom 6. Yankees still up 2-1. As Danny Jansen leads things off here against Garrett Cole. Popped up, first pitch swinging. Voight in foul ground makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Now, if you're a Yankee fan, that's what you want to see. As you know, around 100 pitches, Cole's going to probably get pulled. Gurriel Jr. now up at the plate. Takes one high and inside, 1-0. 1 for 14 in his career against Cole. Cole up to 75 pitches, swung on and fouled off at the plate. 1-1 here to Gurriel. This one hammered the right center field and deep. This one is going to be off the base of the wall. Gardner will get it in quickly, but it'll be a 1-out double for Gurriel Jr. His 5th of the year, and that'll bring up Marcus Semien, who homered in his last at-bat. Fouls went off here at the plate, 0-1. This one blocked nicely by Higashioka. Gurriel going to third, and he is going to be gunned down by Higashioka. Oh, what a play by the Yankee backstop. A ball in the dirt, and Higgy came up firing. A huge second out here with Semien at the plate as he fouls this off and makes it 1-2. 80 pitches now for Cole here in the 6th. That slider yanked again. 2-2. And now this one pulled to the left side and by all the infielders, a seeing eye single under the glove of Urshela and by Didi for a 2-out base hit. So a good break there. That throw out at third by Higashioka looms large now as Springer pulls this to Gio, flips the first pitch swinging to end the inning. So the Yankees work into and out of a jam with a little bit of bad base running there by the Jays, and at the end of 6, it's still 2-1 New York. As Jordan Romano comes on for his 7th appearance of the year, 0-2 already. Both of those losses came against the Yankees. A 3.68 ERA, the Yankees hit him well. Hicks 1 for 2 in the series, or 1 for 6, 1 for 2 today. The 1 was a single in his last at-bat. As Hicks fouls off a fastball, 0-1, bit late on it. Again, Stripling, one of those guys, he can touch 100 on some days, as he does that weird squat windup. Dropping a deuce on the mound, as Hicks pops it up foul, and out of play, 0-2. It'll be a 0-2 to Hicks. Smacked on the left field line. There's a fair ball. That is going to roll all the way into the corner. And Hicks will have himself a leadoff double as Gurriel digs it out of the corner. As Hicks says, screw your shift. His 5th double of the year, and that will bring up Gio Urshela. Yankees would love some insurance runs here. As Gio just laid on that fastball, 0-1. That was the pitch to hit, but again, 98 on the gun. Tough to catch up to. So it'll be an 0-1 to Romano. Gio checks his swing, but that was a good pitch, 0-2, as that paints the outside corner. You'd love to try and see him punch it in play somewhere to just get Hicks to third. Yankees having trouble making contact when they need to as Gio whiffs on a slider, strike 3. Exactly what happened with Gardner at third the other inning. And that brings up Adam Frazier, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts today. Frazier swings through a fastball, 0-1. Out in front of it as Romano took a little something off of it. Hicks off a second. Now Frazier takes a fastball high, 1-1. Romano got full energy, so he's not going to be tired anytime soon. And this one back up the middle, but right to Biggio, ranging to his right, fires the first. That'll get Hicks to third. But now there's 2 outs, and the Yankees will need a hit from Kyle Higashioka, who's 0 for 5 with a fly out and a ground out today. And Higgy, just out in front of that slider. That was the pitch. A hanging slider, but he was out in front and pulled it foul. 0-1. And you're expecting the fastball, when you're expecting the express, and you get the local. Now chases a slider, 0-2. Yankees again, a runner on third. Looking for that big hit to get some insurance runs. Higashioka looking for his first hit of the year. Takes a slider way outside, 1-2. Hicks has good speed at third, but it really won't matter. A hit would score anybody at this point. As Higgy chases a 4th slider, strike 3, down swinging, and that'll do it for the Yankees in the 7th. Get up and stretch! 7th inning stretch here. As to Oscar Hernandez now, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, leads things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Nursing that 1-run lead are the Yankees as changeup is chopped foul. Okay, you guys are doing all these dedications. I don't hit home runs like I used to. These dedications might not get cashed in tonight, as that's outside, 1-2. This is fouled off, still 1-2. Wesley, I don't know, man. Yeah, like, that's why I don't play Road to the Show. I've heard it's terrible this year, especially as that's inside 2-2 to Hernandez. This one chopped to first. Voight will take it himself for the first out of the inning. No error there. And that'll bring up Vlad Guerrero, 0 for 1 with a walk today. 90th pitch of the day from Cole, inside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Vlad, just outside, says the umpire. Cole, again, not getting any calls tonight. Not getting any help from the ump. As this one is hammered to the right side and by Gio for a base hit. Forgot what button was to dive. Because I don't do it that often. It's the trigger. It's the right trigger. So a 1-out single for Vlad. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez as the go-ahead run. Outside with the knuckle curve, 1-0. Darren O'Day warming now for the Yankees. There's, oh, Cole furious. That looked like a strike. He doesn't get the call, 2-0. Now Tellez helps him out with swinging at a pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Now back up the middle. Cole throws to second for one, on to first. It's a double play. 1-6-3 go the Yankees as Cole fields his position, fires to Didi, who then turns it over to Voight. At the end of 7 full, Yankees are still nursing a 1-run lead. Tommy Milone now making his 4th appearance of the year, a 10 ERA, only an inning and 2/3 pitched. Tyler Wade, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Darren O'Day scheduled to pitch. He will come in and pitch the 8th for the Yankees. It'll be his first appearance of the year. Wade against the lefty. Swings and misses at a changeup there, 0-1. That's probably why they brought Milone in. Back-to-back lefties here with Wade and Gardner. As Wade swings through a changeup, 0-2. Oh, I should have tried to drop a bunt. A drag bunt with Wade would have been good. Actually, you can do that with Gardner, too. So that misses high, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Wade. Smacked back up the middle, slow roll or tough play for Semien. Long throw, not in time. Infield single for Tyler Wade. What's up, Sonic? How's it going? Lost the first game of this series 3-1, trying to win this one 2-1. Gardner now up the plate. Wade at first. Takes one inside, does Brett, 1-0. Gardner tripled and was left at third with 1 out. Back in the 3rd inning? 4th inning. As Gardner skies one to left in, fairly deep but playable. Gurriel makes the catch for the first out of the inning. 2 in a row in real life, Sonic, is that what you're talking about? Against Cleveland? Yeah, I mean, they needed those wins. So, runner on first, 1 out, top 8, Frazier at the plate, and Clint Frazier skies one to right field. This one is gone! It's an Oppo bomb for Red Thunder! Goodbye, baseball! And that one's dedicated to Angry Monkey 224 as Red Thunder strikes again, his 2nd of the year, and the Yankee lead is now 3 as it's 4-1 New York, doubling their run total with 1 swing of the bat. Outside changeup, Frazier goes with it, 362 feet into the Yankee pen. And yes, exactly, Sonic, yeah, Odor gets hits with guys on. He's very clutch. But yeah, it was a nice win. They needed it today, 2 in a row. Hopefully they're starting to build on something. Didi 1 for 3 today, singled in his last at-bat. An 0-1 count from Milone. As Didi again goes opposite field, that'll be a base hit. That'll roll all the way to the wall. Didi heads around first, chugging for second. It's a 1-out double. Oh, Tommy Milone can pitch to us all day long. Didi's 4th double of the year, and that'll do it for him as in comes David Phelps, who's yet to give up a run. In his 5th appearance now. And that brings up Luke Voight. The first pitch to Voight chases a curveball, 0-1. Phelps cutter, curve, fastball pitcher. Yankees up 4-1, trying to bust this wide open. Voight pulls it to the left side. Tough play for Semien. Voight not fleet of foot, and they just get him at first. The faster runner beats that out easily, but Voight, well, he ain't that fast. That brings up Aaron Hicks now, 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Looking for a hit here, hoping to get Didi in. Didi has okay speed at second. Hicks just missed that cutter, 0-1. Just a hair early. The 0-1 to Hicks. Whoa, way inside with that cutter, 1-1. Yankees up 4-1 now off the Clint Frazier home run. As Hicks fouls off another cutter, 1-2. All right, so we got 2 more call dedications. Hopefully we get a couple more home runs. As that's inside the Hicks, 2-2. We're going to play another game after this, so hopefully we'll continue to hit the Blue Jays pitching in that game. The 2-2 now to Hicks. Fouled back and out of play. Still 2-2 as Hicks spoils another one. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. 8th from Phelps overall. Another spoiled pitch. That time dialed it up with the fastball, did Phelps. Still 2-2. As Hicks fouls off another cutter. Still 2-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Again, late on a fastball, but Hicks gets a piece. Oh, that's a fun stat. Only 15 feet away from the foul pole. So we got more of that than I thought. As now he fouls off a curveball. Good pitch from Phelps. Better swing protecting the plate by Hicks. Still 2-2. The 10th pitch of the at-bat is inside. Count now full. Gio Urshela on deck. Pitch number 11 to Aaron Hicks. Doing all right, Sonic. Doing all right. How are you, dude? As Hicks can't make contact on the outside cutter. Strike 3 looking. But Clint Frazier, a 2-run bomb. We go bottom 8. Yankees up by 3. As Darren O'Day makes his first appearance as a Yankee. Nice, Sonic. Nice. Good to chill. Yeah, I got yelled at at work today, which sucked. But, it is what it is. It just, yeah, what are you going to do? O'Day does not throw very hard. He really relies on motion and that sidearm to fool guys. Brings up Randall Grichik now to lead things off. 0 for 2 today, hitting a $175 on the year. Takes a fastball just a little high, 1-0. The umps continue to squeeze the Yankees, but there's a strike, 1-1. Swings and misses on a slider there, 1-2. That was well out of the zone. And now swings at a third one, strike 3, 1 away. So Cole, 7 strong innings, only gives up the 1 run, 4 hits, and a walk, as this one is hammered to right field. Goodbye, baseball. Toronto scratches out another one as Kevin Biggio gets his 3rd of the year. First pitch swinging and absolutely hammers it off of O'Day. That brings up Danny Jansen now, who next pitch pops it up. Luke Voight down from first, makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Good thing Frazier got that home run, as that brings up Gurriel Jr. 1 for 3 with a double, then thrown out going to 3rd. As this one's hammered on the left field line, 0-1. Yeah, I like O'Day, actually. I like him, too. As now he pops another one foul, 0-2. Fastball to Biggio missed. That happens, as this slider's fouled off by Gurriel. Chases another slider low, and O'Day, despite the solo home run, has a nice inning overall. It's 4-2 New York as we go top 9. Gio Urshela, 1 for 3, will lead things off. As Chad Green, the Yankee closer now, will be scheduled to pitch. Gio singled today, also hit into a double play and smacks this one to right. Fairly deep, but playable. Grichik makes the over-the-shoulder catch for the first out of the inning. Now bring Adam Frazier back up. He's 0 for 3 today. Having a rough series here against Toronto. Although he skies this one to center field, but again, George Springer is there. He'll make the catch. 2 quick outs on 2 quick pitches. And that'll bring up Kyle Higashioka, still looking for his first hit of the year. Yeah, I don't think so, Landon. I don't think so. Higashioka now. Checks his swing, but it catches the inside black, says the umpire. 0-1. Yeah, he definitely checked his swing there, but it was a strike anyway. This one pulled to the left side. Easy grounder for Semien. Throw to first. Oh, almost pulls Tellez off the bag. Good stretch there. And the Yankees go quietly 1-2-3 in the 9th. As in comes Chad Green, 1-0, 4 for 4 in save opportunities out of the pen. His 6th game of the year in 11 games played by the Yankees. Easily the Yankees' best reliever. It's why the Yankees were okay trading Chapman to get Real Muto here. Leading things off with a homer and a single today, Marcus Semien, who's absolutely clobbering the ball for the Jays the early going of the year, takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Looks like Green trying to climb the ladder a little bit. Semien lays off, 1-1. Now a splitter, fouled off and out of play, 1-2. Just got a piece of that slider that just, the bottom fell out of it, almost like a curveball. Now Semien lays off an outside slider, 2-2. This curveball in the dirt, 3-2. Fastball chopped to third. Urshela there. Oh, and Gio's going to throw it away. Oh, and Semien is going to go to second. Oh, a bad error by Gio Urshela. Yeah, exactly, Sonic. A bad error by Gio, and that'll bring up George Springer now. The tying run pulls it foul, 0-1. The worst part was the ball traveled so far was that Semien got to second, which takes away the double play. 0-2 quickly now to Springer. This one is going to be, it's going to fall in. It's going to dunk in just beyond the reach of Didi. Semien had to wait. Quickly getting it in was Frazier, so runners at first and second. It actually sets the double play back up with Teoscar Hernandez up at the plate. Takes a strike with the curveball, 0-1. The go-ahead run is at the plate. Swings through a splitter, 0-2. No, Gio Urshela is blowing the game. That error very costly. Curveball misses outside, 1-2 to Hernandez. Misses outside with the slider, 2-2. Yankees would love another ground ball. This one just poked foul by Hernandez, 2-2. Fastball misses in, 3-2. Jays are a ball away from loading the bases for Vladdy Jr. And there it is, it's outside, ball 4. Hernandez spoiled enough pitches, and that'll bring up Vlad the Destroyer. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Yes, I'm actually playing, well, no, technically, yes, Cup of Haters, but also, that's blocked nicely by Higashioka. Again, the error really kind of set things off. As this is fouled off by Vlad, 1-2. Green misses outside with the curveball. Now this one is by Urshela in the left field. It's a base hit. Frazier comes up firing. The throw home is in time. The runner is gunned down at home. Springer out at home. It's 4-3 now with a man out and 2 on still as Clint Frazier saves the game for the Yankees. Springer out by a mile, trying to score on a base hit to left with nobody out. And that brings up Rowdy Tellez. 2 men on, 1 man out. Swing and a miss through a splitter, 0-1 to Rowdy. Fastball misses high and outside, 1-1. Yankees would love a ground ball to an infielder right here. Tellez is easy to double up. There's a strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tellez chases a curve out of the zone, 2 away. And now Randall Grichik, Yankee killer extraordinaire, is the last hope for Toronto. Fastball inside, 1-0. Grichik 3 for 13 in his career against Green. 1-1 now, a strike at the knees. Slider misses outside, 2-1. Fastball, blew it by him, 2-2. That was the pitch right there for Grichik. Curveball low, Biggio on deck. The payoff pitch, just chopped foul. They'll do it again. Runners get a head start. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll do it. The Yankees hold on as Green gets out of it. That 1 run should be unearned. But wow, talk about almost causing a heart attack. George Springer gets thrown out at home by Clint Frazier, and that was the difference in the game. Cole is your winner, 3-0. Stripling your loser, 1-1. Green is 5th save of the year. I would take it, Landon, yes. Brazili, thank you very much. Thank you. Walks every time, cup of haters, sir. Whatever you say, buddy. I'm actually curious. I do want to see the box score. I want to make sure that, error by Urshela. The run that Green gave up was unearned, but he works into and out of a terrible jam. And the Yankees have now evened this 3-game set at 1. Hey, we got a pack we'll open later. Look at that. All right. Nope, not gameplay. Save the game. As always, we'll play one more, finish this series off. The Yankees are now 9-2, back up 2.5 on Toronto. As Luis Castillo, 1-1 for the Yankees, 2.13 ERA, will take on Robbie Ray, an even 3 ERA. He dominated the Yankees last time out, but got a no decision. Let's see. Castillo's actually tired. That's not good. Let's see. Hicks will get the day off. We're going to put Gardner back in, even though Ray's a lefty, I think. Actually, hold on. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, Ray's a lefty. So despite that, and although there is a day off tomorrow, we're going to have Hicks sit today for Gardner. Actually, you know what? Not for Gardner. Not for Gardner. We're going to put in Talkman. Talkman will play center field today because he actually, even though he's a lefty, he actually hits lefties pretty well. Let's see. Voight's average is up to 182. Yeah, so we'll have Talkman in the lineup. And actually, I'll have Talkman hit the bottom of the lineup. And Didi, actually, I'm going to push Didi down in the lineup. See if this gets him going. Push him down to 5. Push Voight up. So LeMahieu, Judge, Voight, Frazier, Didi, Real Muto, Frazier, Gio will play today despite the error. I could put in Tyler Wade, but Wade does not hit lefties at all. So I'm going to not put him in. And yes, that's the change day. We'll have Talkman batting ninth and playing center field. What's his speed rating? Actually, yeah, it's fine. It's good enough. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So Talkman gets his second start of the series, this time in center. Adam Frazier will get the start in left. Clint Frazier will DH. And on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays, Robbie Ray. 2-0, 3 ERA even, 12 innings pitched, a whip just over 1, a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Leading things off, DJ LeMahieu, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, a .308 batting average. Ray throws a fastball, changeup, slider, and a knuckle curve. The first pitch to DJ is hammered! Goodbye, baseball! Into the Jays bullpen. First pitch swinging, LeMahieu's second of the year. That one is dedicated to JC291 as DJ goes yard. And just like that, before the Jays can even get settled and the fans can get into the stands, the Yankees are up 1-0. LeMahieu's second of the year. And just like that, the Yankees strike first and strike quickly. 384 feet off the play ball sign. That'll bring up Aaron Judge now, hitting a paltry .235. Hoping he gets going as he skies this to right field, and this will be one hop off the wall. Grichik will field and fire back in, but Judge has himself a double, and the Yankees seem to be seeing Ray well, and that'll bring up Luke Voight. 2 pitches, 2 hard-hit balls. Voight swings through a fastball there, 0-1. The 0-1 to Voight. Inside, 1-1. Voight to the right side, actually a productive out. The flip to first is in time, but Judge will move to third. So Voight will get some high fives in the dugout. If we look at the Yankees starting lineup, LeMahieu, Judge, then Voight. We're going to see Clint Frazier now, Didi Gregorius, JT Realmuto. Adam Frazier gets the start in left tonight, Gio Urshela at third, and Mike Talkman patrolling center field, batting ninth. Frazier now up at the plate. Hitting .297. Fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. Just got to put the ball in play. Jays will trade an out for a run. Frazier really been struggling all year with runners in scoring position, though. 0-2 now, the count. Ray just blowing the heat by him. This one skied down the right field line. Foul. I would have taken a sac fly there. Couldn't have kept it fair. It'll be an 0-2 again to Frazier. Swing and a miss out in front of the knuckle curve. Strike 3. Clint Frazier struggling again with runners in scoring position, and here comes Didi Gregorius. So Didi trying to pick up the Yankees here, that second run. And he might have this one to left center field. It is going to split the outfielders and get in the gap. Didi will cruise into second base with a double, and Gregorius, where Frazier failed, comes through his 5th double of the year. It's an RBI, I believe his 3rd RBI of the year, as Judge trots home with the second Yankee run. And that'll bring up JT Realmuto, who had the day off yesterday. Swings through a changeup, 0-1. Now swings through another knuckle curve, 0-2. Didi has okay speed at second. You have to imagine he'd score on a base hit with 2 outs if Realmuto can make contact. As he spoils a fastball there, still 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to JT. chases it in the dirt. Strike 3. McGuire will fire down the first in time to end the inning. But the Yankees strike for 2. A leadoff home run for LeMahieu, and then a double by Judge and a double by Gregorius. And the Yankees are up 2-0 early, with the Jays coming to bat for the first time. Castillo, 2 starts, a 1-1 record, a 2.13 ERA, and 12 2/3 innings pitched. A whip just under .8, and almost a 10-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. As Bo Bichette, hitting .244, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, will lead off here against Castillo. There's a strike in the inside black, 0-1. Yankees looking to go 10-2. Take 2 of 3 from Toronto here in Toronto. There's a strike. Outside slider, 1-2. Low with the sinker, 2-2 as Bichette, lays off of Castillo's pitch. Now, a broken back grounder up the first baseline, but that'll be foul. That's an achievement. Sawed him off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, strike 3, 1 away here in the first. And that'll bring up Marcus Semien, 2 homers, 6 RBIs, a .542 batting average. Absolutely clobbered the ball yesterday. One of the few guys that have a nice day against Cole. Takes a strike there, 0-1. The 0-1 fouled back and out of play, 0-2. And the slider hung it a little bit. Semien gets a piece, still 0-2. Sinker now, line towards right, but LeMahieu there reaches out, makes the catch, 2 away here in the first. That brings up George Springer, hitting .333, with 3 homers and 9 RBIs, thrown out at home yesterday when he would have been the tying run, the difference in the ball game. Springer 12 for 28 in his last few games. There's a strike down the middle, 1-1. Now fouls off that inside sinker, 1-2. Castillo had an okay start against Toronto, but got the loss in a 5-1 game as Springer chases one outside of the zone, strike 3. But he really seems to have found his groove against Tampa Bay, and thus far, here in the first inning. The end of 1 full in Toronto, it's 2-0 Yankees. Leading things off here is the left fielder Adam Frazier, hitting .263, no homers, 4 RBIs. As Frazier fouls off a fastball out of play, 0-1. Frazier actually 5 for 9 in his career against Robbie Ray, which is unusual. Well, 5 for 10 now as he pops that up sky high. Semien down from second will make the catch on the infield grass for the first out of the inning. We now look at the Blue Jay defense. Gurriel Jr. in left, Springer in center, Grichik in right. Guerrero Jr. at third, Bo Bichette back at short, Semien moves to second, Tellez at first, and Reese McGuire behind the plate. Gio Urshela now hitting .343, got his first home run of the season against Hyun-Jin Ryu, but he pops this one up, another pop-up, jammed, Tellez off of first and foul ground, makes the catch, and quickly 2 away here in the second, as Ray may be settling down. Mike Talkman now, 3 for 10 on the year, and even 300, no homers, no RBIs. Smacks this to left field and continues to hit lefty pitching well. Talkman with a 2-out single. The Yankee inning will continue for DJ LeMahieu, who hammered one in his first at-bat. The first pitch now from Ray is on its way to LeMahieu. Chases the high fastball. He had bad intentions with that swing. 0-1. Talkman a modest lead off of first. Okay speed. Now chases a changeup, does LeMahieu, 0-2, as Ray staying out of the zone, at least thus far. LeMahieu, little dribbler towards second. Semien there, goes the short way. Bichette stretches, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So despite the hit, nothing else, and at the end of 1.5, it's still 2-0 Yankees. Teoscar Hernandez, the DH, hitting a .137 now up at the plate. Takes one just a little inside, and Castillo did not like that call. That is clear. This is fouled off the plate, 1-1. Don't worry, Landon, I know you still got a call dedication. Hopefully we get one more home run. As that's fouled off at the plate, 1-2 to Hernandez. Castillo working somewhat efficiently thus far, as that misses low and outside, 2-2. Now a high-hanging slider, kind of worked like a changeup. Hernandez out in front, strike 3, one away here in the second for Gurriel Jr. An 8-game hitting streak, only hitting .214 though, with a homer and 8 RBIs. Jason, I pitched one 2 nights ago. You should have been here. What's up, buddy? 1-0 as the changeup misses inside the Gurriel Jr. Yankees already up 2-0 early as Gurriel fouls off a fastball, 1-1. How's it going, dude? As the slider's fouled out, now fouled off the plate to the right side, 1-2. As this one is hammered to straightaway center field. Goodbye, baseball. 400 feet for Gurriel Jr., his second of the year. That sinker did not sink. It just sailed out of here. And Toronto gets their first hit in a big way. It's 2-1 Yankees. Yankees again trying to win this best-of-3 series. They split the first 2 games, lost 3-1 2 nights ago, and then won 4-3 yesterday. That's a good way for Toronto to get back in the game as Vlad Jr. now up at the plate. Takes one inside, 1-0. Now an outside changeup, 2-0. Castillo might be a little rattled. The 2-0 to Vlad. Backdoor slider for a strike, 2-1. Now a sinker on the corner, 2-2. Vlad did not look happy with that call. But again, the umpire inconsistent already all night long. Swing and a miss. Castillo hits triple digits as he blows a fastball by him. 2 away here in the second. 4th K already as Rowdy Tellez. It's just Rowdy, though. Rowdy Tellez, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, a .256 average now up at the plate. As there's a strike with the fastball, 0-1. Fouls off a changeup, 0-2. That was low. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Tied him up inside, strike 3. Went back foot with the slider. Tellez nods with respect, but Gurriel Jr. did some damage. A sinker that did not sink. You see that? That's called a cement mixer. That's not a sinker. It just... And it's 2-1 at the end of 2 here in Toronto. Aaron Judge now 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Back up at the plate. Takes one low, 1-0. Oh, man, I guess Jason already left because I gave the home run as soon as he got here. You jinxed it, Jay. You jinxed it. That's inside, 2-0 to Judge. Oh, I'm glad. How you doing, buddy? The 2-0 to Judge. Hammered on the right field line. It's another base hit for Aaron. This is going to kick back to Grichik. Judge trying to stretch it into a double. And will. It's a leadoff double for Judge. Judge's second double of the year. His 4th of the season. Excuse me, second double of the day. 4th of the year. That brings up Luke Voight now. Runner off second. Yankees would love to get that run right back if they could here. Voight fouls off a slider that did not slide. 0-1. Just kind of a backdoor slider there. Voight wanted to pull it, and thus a foul ball. Now swings through a high fastball. 0-2. Voight struggling lately. Again, we'd just love to get Judge over to third. He did have a home run in yesterday's game, though. His first of the year. And now chops this to the right side, and that's through for a base hit. They will hold Judge at third. Grichik has a good arm. And it was a good throw, so it's a wise move. Jays will take 2 outs here for a run. They will make that trade if Didi Gregorius should ground out here. But Voight, another base hit, starting to heat up. Excuse me, it's Clint Frazier now at the plate. My apologies. Clint struck out in his last at-bat. Just misses that fastball, 0-1. Just a hair late on it. Runners at the corners. As Frazier can't check his swing on that one, 0-2. Again, Frazier really struggles with runners in scoring position. One of the worst Yankees with runners in scoring position. Hoping to make up for it here. Strikes out again with a runner on third, and that brings up Didi Gregorius, one of the Yankees' more clutch hitters. But now Toronto's a double play away from getting out of this. As Didi chases a slider, 0-1. Give me something to hit. I get anxious. That misses high, 1-1. Like, it's easy for me to work the count when I'm the leadoff, with the leadoff guy. When I got runners in scoring position, I'm like, I want to hit something. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1 to Didi. You wonder if they're pitching around him, knowing that Didi hits Ray pretty well for a lefty. Didi chases a fastball, 2-2. All 4 pitches out of the zone thus far. Not that one, though, and Didi delivers again. That's a base hit up the middle. Judge will trot home. Voight goes to second. It's 3-1 Yankees. And now the pitching coach will come out and talk to Ray. Or listen, I know you got some good pitches in there. You just got to get a ground ball and we get right out of this, all right? All you got to do is throw yourself like a sinker, and then we're going to be good, all right? All right, you got this. All right, let's go. Thank you, Jason. Real Muto now up at the plate. 0-1 with a strikeout. Fouls this back out of play, 0-1. You didn't see, Jason, I traded Giancarlo Stanton, Gary Sanchez, and Aroldis Chapman to Philly for JT Real Muto and Didi Gregorius. It's actually not a bad trade on paper. The 0-1 to JT. Just hammered foul, 0-2. Just missed it. It'll be an 0-2 to Real Muto. Chop towards short. This could be 2. Bichette, backhand flip to Semien on the first. It is indeed a 6-4-3 double play. But Sir Didi delivers. Glorious Gregorius gets the RBI single, and the Yankees get the run right back. It's 3-1 New York. And that'll bring up Randall Grichik now. A 167 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs.
The right fielder, Randall.
Skies this one to right center field. Because of the shift, though, it's going to get down and split the outfielders. Talkman will get it in. Oh, Grichik thought about going for 3, but Talkman, a good arm. It's a leadoff double for Randall Grichik, and that'll bring up the catcher, Reese McGuire. McGuire skies one to right center. This one is playable, though. Judge comes on, makes the catch. Grichik is tagging. Here's the throw. It is just not in time. Good slide by Grichik, and he's safe at third. And that'll bring up Bo Bichette, who struck out his first at-bat. Fouls off a high fastball, 0-1. Chases the circle change, 0-2. Just got a piece of that low slider, still 0-2. And now this one skied to right. Judge backing up, makes the catch, tagging is Grichik. Here's the throw, not in time. It's a sac fly for Bichette, and the Jays strike right back as well. It's 3-2. We got ourselves the makings of a barn burner here. Marcus Semien now up at the plate. Skies one to right, so Judge will tie the all-time record held with hundreds of other players, if not thousands, with 3 putouts in the same inning. But the Jays play a little small ball. Double, sac fly, sac fly. At the end of 3, it's 3-2 Yankees. And that brings up Adam Frazier. 0 for 8 this series, 0 for 1 already tonight. Would love to get himself going here this series, as he just is a little late on that fastball. 0-1. Just missed it. 40th pitch of the night from Ray. Chases a high, hard one. 0-2. Now lays off an outside slider. 1-2 to the Yankee left fielder. Now one just a little low, says the umpire. 2-2. And now popped up foul. Long run for Guerrero. Won't get there. Staying alive. That pitch was borderline. Yeah, that was a borderline pitch, but he spoiled it nicely. As he spoils another one foul. Frazier working the at-bat here. This will be 7th pitch of the at-bat now. After chasing a couple garbage pitches. And this one he'll roll over to second. Semien there as Ray wins the battle. Throws the first. In time, 1 away. That brings up Gio Urshela, 2 for 8 this series with a single and a solo home run. The first pitch to Gio is just outside, 1-0. Gio's gotten the average up to 333 now. Takes another one high, 2-0 to Gio. The 2-0. Gio skies it to right center field. This could be trouble. This is one hop to the wall. Urshela will cruise into second with a 1-out double. His 5th of the year. As you see there, Ray already his 8th hit and 3 1/3. That brings up Mike Talkman. 1 for 1 tonight with a single. Again, Talkman hits lefties well. A single here would give the Yankees back a 2-run lead. Chases a slider, though, 0-1. Good pitch there from Ray. Gio going opposite field for that double. Ray's 50th pitch now of the evening on its way. It's high, and the count evens up at 1-1. Top 4, 3-2 Yankees. 1 out, runner on second. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, Talkman popped it up off the end of the bat. Guerrero makes the catch. Just tipped on tailing away from him. So 2 away, and that brings up DJ LeMahieu, who hit a solo home run back in the 1st inning. Would love another one here. 1 for 2 tonight. Just a little late on that hanging knuckle curve. That was the pitch, but he kind of waited on it a bit too much. The 0-1. Inside outs to right. This one will be caught by Semien. Oh, almost would have dunked in. Urshela was running hard. But the Blue Jays get out of a jam, and at the end of 3.5, it's 3-2 New York. What's up, A27? How's it going? Yankees again trying to win this 3-game series. They split it so far 1-1. Jays won game 1. Yankees won game 2. There's a strike to Springer, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup by Springer, 0-2. As Jason gets the posture check. Slider in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball high, Springer laid off it. Was hoping for the chase, but won't get anything. It'll be a 2-2. Changeup pulled to the left side. Gio charges, fires the first. In time, 1 away. I appreciate that, Jason. I think they've already been slipped, buddy, so. To Oscar Hernandez, he struck out his first at-bat, so he's 0 for 1. Takes a strike on the inside black, 0-1. They play Hernandez to pull to the left side. He's got 3 home runs on the year. Still has good pop despite a bad average. 0-2 now as he's well out in front of that changeup. Now spoils a good sinker, 0-2. Lays off the outside slider, 1-2. Fouls off another sinker. Might have got a piece of real Muto there, 1-2. Chases the slider that time, strike 3, 2 away here in the 4th. And that's Castillo's 6th of the evening as Gurriel Jr. now 1 for 1 up at the plate. Hit a homer in his last at-bat, the first Blue Jays run. Takes a strike there, 0-1. 2 for 5 this series with also a double. Changeup for a strike at the knees. High and hard and low and slow. That's called pitching. The 0-2 now to Gurriel. High, lays off of that one, 1-2. Tried to get him to chase a little bit. It'll be a 1-2 now. Slider, ooh, good patience there from Gurriel. That was just off the zone. But not there. He chases another one. Strike 3. And Castillo wins the battle that time as we go top 5. Yankees still up by 1. His gaming gets a posture check as well. All right, everybody. Everybody wants me to sit up straight. All right. Sees the Captain America shirt. Aaron Judge, 2 for 2 tonight with 2 doubles and 2 runs scored. Chases a knuckle curve, 0-1. Judge now back up the middle. That won't be a double, but that will be a single. So Judge leads off with another base hit here in the 5th. All right, 827. And that'll bring up Luke Voight again. 1 for 2 with a single. Takes one high and outside. 1-0. Ray still has a fair amount of energy. Only at 56 pitches, but he looks like he might be starting to tire. As Voight just misses that fastball down the middle. Just a hair. He jumped out of his shoes. He was just a hair early. That was the pitch, though. 1-1. Oh, maybe that was the pitch. That one to deep center field. That one is caught on the warning track as it died out there in the outfield. Oh, I thought he might have got enough of it, but not quite. And that brings up Clint Frazier. 1 for 9 in this series with a 2-run home run. 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. As Frazier, now he makes contact. This one will be caught by Springer for the second out of the inning. I wouldn't have gotten anybody in from third either. That brings up Didi Gregorius. 2 for 2, a double, a single, 2 RBIs. 4 for 6 this series as Sir Didi looks to be heating up. Oh, swings through a slider there. Had some bad intentions with that swing. How he missed it, I don't know, but he did. Now 5 for 11 in his career against Ray as he fouls off that one. 0-2. Judge off of first, led off the inning with a single. 1 second, 827. After this pitch, as Didi spoils it. There's your dab, buddy. There's your dab. Still 0-2 as Didi spoils one. Spoils another slider. Am I correct? 4 straight? No, 3 sliders and a fastball to Didi. Now this one, jam shot on the left field line. That'll slice foul. Judge has good speed at first. He could probably score on something into the gap. The 0-2 to Didi once again. This one low, lays off the heater. 1-2. Didi making him work. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. And Didi swung and missed on that one. Ray finally wins that battle as the play is completed by McGuire and Tellez. And we go bottom 5, still 3-2 Yankees. Vlad Guerrero Jr., 0 for 1, leading things off here. Hammers a fastball foul, 0-1. Now fouls off a circle change, 0-2. Slider chased in the dirt. Real Muto handles it, gets an angle, fires the first to complete the play. Nicely done there. Good sequence. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. As Castillo gets his 8th K, mowing down the Jays here in this game. As that's just a little high, says the umpire. Castillo really wanted that one. 1-0. Now an outside changeup, 2-0. Outside again, 3-0. Seems to just be a little off here with Tellez. And then ball 4 on the sinker. 4 straight ones out of the zone. And that brings up Grichik, who's 1 for 1 with a double.
Number 15, Randall.
This one hammered on the left field line, but that is going to, thankfully, slice foul. 0-1. Woo. That one blocked nicely, or caught nicely by Real Muto. Now a fastball, top of the zone, 1-2. Castillo would love a double play here, and so would the Yankees. Swing and a miss, they'll take the strikeout, though. 2 away here in the 5th. What's up, Sonic? MVP VIP. Brings up Reese McGuire. He flew out to right in his first at-bat. Takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Perfect changeup there by Castillo. Now a fastball misses just a little high, a little outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss on another changeup there to McGuire, 1-2. Fouls off another fastball. McGuire staying alive, still a 1-2. Back foot slider laid off of there. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball by him, strike 3. So despite the 1-out walk, the Jays do nothing else. We go top 6. Yankees still nursing a 1-run lead as Jordan Romano comes on for his 8th appearance of the year. 0-2, both of those losses against the Yankees. Will face JT Realmuto, who is 0-6 this series. So again, it looks like he's doing a squat or dropping a deuce on the mound. Realmuto back up the middle. Base hit for the Yankee backstop. So he gets his first hit of the series there. He takes the first pitch and sends it back from whence it came. So a leadoff single for Realmuto, who has amazing speed for a catcher. And that brings up Adam Frazier now, who's 0-2. The 0-2, or the first pitch to Frazier, fouled back and out of play. 0-1. Romano throws very hard for a reliever, can top out at 100. So 97, tried to get a jump on it, did Frazier, but he was just out in front. It'll be an 0-1 now. Checks his swing. Did he go? Yes, says the third base umpire. 0-2 on another high fastball. It's travel day for the Yankees. So they'll have the day off tomorrow. As now Frazier spoils another high fastball. Still 0-2. Looking for something he can handle. Fastball slider pitcher. That's all you're going to get from Romano. But mostly fastballs. As this one chopped towards short. Could be 2. But Chet's only going to get the 1 at first as Realmuto again runs very well. It was hit too slowly to turn 2. So runner moves to second. That brings up Gio Urshela, who's 1 for 2 tonight. 3 for 9 in the series. Had a double. A double would give the Yankees a 2-run lead here. The first pitch from Romano. Chases the outside slider, 0-1. Gio was already ready for a fastball, and Romano mixed it up. The 0-1 to Gio. Outside, 1-1. Lays off of that one. Yankees probably want to get Castillo through 6 before they turn it over to the pen. As Gio chases a slider, so just a bit out in front. Again, ready for the fastball, but looked for the express, but got the local, as they say. 1-2 now to Gio. That's low and in the dirt. Blocked nicely by McGuire. Realmuto not going anywhere. Thought about it for a second. 2-2 now the count. Big hole to the right side. You wonder if they would send Realmuto if they singled to right. Gio said back up the middle. Oh, Bichette's going to make the play. Long throw. Got him. Realmuto will move to third. As good range showed there by Bo Bichette. Mike Talkman now up 1 for 2 with a single back in his first at-bat. Would love another one here to get his first ribby of the year. Realmuto off a third. 2 outs, top 6. Yankees up by 1. Slider tied him up 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Talkman. Inside, laid off that one. 1-1. At this rate, Romano probably won't go more than this inning. The 1-1 to Talkman. Oh, a hanging slider, but he popped it up. Guerrero off a third on the outfield grass, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. As the Yankees, again, get a hit, but leave a man on. And Bo Bichette now, 0 for 1 with a sac fly, will lead things off here in the 6th. Hammers a fastball foul, 0-1. Yeah, again, Castillo started the game tired as he threw a lot of pitches against Tampa. As this one is hammered towards left, that is Gonna be caught! It's caught by Frazier! Oh, what a dive by Adam Frazier to rob Bo Bichette of extra bases! Adam Frazier laying out, makes the catch and saves extra bases for Castillo, who tips his hat to his left fielder. Oh, what a play by Adam Frazier. As this one is chopped foul, 0-1 to Marcus Semien. Now a strike with the changeup, 0-2. Popped him up, jammed him with the fastball. This will be a much easier catch for Frazier. 2 away here in the 6th. That'll bring up George Springer now. He's 0 for 2. He's struck out and grounded out. Takes a high sinker for a strike, 0-1. That was definitely yanked by Castillo. Swing and a miss, tied him up on an inside fastball, 0-2. Slider misses low and away, 1-2. 80th pitch of the night for Castillo. Oh, should have been called a strike, but the umpire does not give it to him. Again. That was a belt-high strike, and he didn't get it. And he doesn't get that one either. Count now full. It'll be a 3-2 to Springer. Just spoiled that slider, still 3-2. Called ball 4. Again, the umpire squeezes Castillo twice. And that'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez now as the go-ahead run. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Changeup low, 1-1. Fastball hammered foul, 1-2. Castillo clearly gassed here. Sinker in the dirt, 2-2. Slider low and away, 3-2. Low and away again. Castillo looks like he is burnt out. He is exhausted. And now you have the guy you didn't want up at the plate, which is Guerrero Jr. Justin Wilson now warming for the Yankees as quickly as he can. So the tying run now at second as that fastball misses low, 1-0. We're going to talk to Castillo now, try and settle him down. He's at 90 pitches, trying to get him through the 6th. This one, chopped to LeMahieu. He'll go to first, and that will end the inning. So despite a couple of walks, Castillo works out of the jam, and the Yankees are still nursing that one-run lead, 3-2 here at the end of 6. As in comes David Phelps for his 6th appearance of the year. A 2-1 strikeout to walk ratio. LeMahieu. So Wilson will come in and pitch the 7th. LeMahieu led the game off with a solo home run. Hasn't done much since then. As the first pitch from Phelps is on its way, and it's, oh my goodness, this one is deep to left center field. It is caught at the track by Springer. Again, it just seemed to die out there, as seems to have been the problem with a lot of Yankee hits this road trip. They just seem to die right at the wall. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, who's 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a single. And Aaron Judge says, don't worry, DJ, this is what you were trying to do. All rise. Goodbye, baseball. A 4-hit game for Judge. The last one might be the biggest, a solo home run to left center field. And the Yankees have a 2-run lead again. It's 4-2. That one is dedicated to Landon Marks. Landon Marks gets that call dedication as the Yankees are back up by 2. Judge, 420 feet. Smoke him if you got him. 107 miles an hour off the bat. And that'll bring up Luke Voight now 1 for 3 with a single. Voight just misses that cutter from Phelps. That was Phelps' first run of the year. As Voight was just out in front of that cutter. Didn't have the timing right. Oh, but he got it right that time. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone! Back to back and belly to belly. Voight's second home run of the series. His second of the season as the Yankee first baseman starts to heat up here in April. Goodbye, baseball. And the Yankees are up 5-2 as they're starting to take it to the Jays bullpen. Voight just hammered it down the left field line, and it stayed fair. 384 feet, and that does it for Phelps. In comes former Met Steven Matz, who had a 3-inning save in his only appearance of the year, long relief, as that brings up Clint Frazier, who's 0 for 3. And Frazier back up the middle with a base hit. So the Yankees go back to back and belly to belly, and then Frazier gets a base hit. As the chain now that starts to move. Just past the baton. Frazier's second hit of the series. Matt's a sinker, changeup, curveball, slider. As Didi takes one inside, 1-0. Didi 2 for 3 tonight with a double, a single, a pair of RBIs, 4 for 7 on the series. Got a day off on the first day, and I think it paid off well for him as Didi fouls that slider off 1-1. Another swing and a miss there by Didi, 1-2. And you wonder if Didi dropping down to 5th in the order, or at least the past couple games, or well, it was just this game actually that he got dropped down. As Didi back up the middle, this could be 2. Semien flips to Bichette for 1. Oh, and then Bichette throws it out of play. So Didi will go to second on the error. It'll be a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice and an error that allows Didi to go to second. Good flip from Semien. Bichette, Frazier wasn't even on top of him. Bichette just mails it. And that'll bring up JT Realmuto now, who will be intentionally walked. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a single, and that'll set the double play back up. Or actually, that'll bring up Adam Frazier, who has badly struggled this series. He's hitting 244. But you don't want to take him out. You don't want to hurt his confidence. Put somebody like Brett Gardner in. As Frazier fouls off a sinker, 0-1. Big at-bat for Frazier here. You'd love to see him get back on the on track after a bad road trip as he chases one out of the zone, 0-2. But the force is at any base except for home plate. Frazier at the plate, 0-2. Takes one just a little low, 0 for 3 on the evening as the count is now 1-2. He's popped up and grounded out twice. And strikes out there on the inside sinker. And get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7, but the Yankees get back-to-back home runs. Judge and Voight both go yard. And at the end of 6.5, the Yankees are up by 3 as Justin Wilson now will come on for his second appearance of the year. I like him. He's got a nice, smooth motion. Of course, watch as I say that he won't be able to throw strikes. Leading things off is Vlad Jr. 0 for 2 tonight. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now cutter, skied to center, Talkman there. Moving to his right, takes a step back, makes the catch. 1 away here in the 7th. Now bring up Rowdy Tellez. Smacks a fastball foul, 0-1. Fouled it off at the plate there. Now a slider hits the outside corner, 0-2. And then blows another fastball by him, strike 3, 2 away here in the 7th. As that'll bring up Randall Grichik, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored tonight. Swings at a low cutter, 0-1. There's a strike in the other part of the plate. 0-2. Another cutter fouled off. Still 0-2. Wilson tried to go back foot with the slider, but Grichik laid off. 1-2. Now misses high and outside with a fastball. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. And Grichik just barely checks his swing. 3-2 now the count. As this cutter is smacked towards left center field and deep, but playable. Talkman makes the catch a step shy of the track, and Wilson has a nice 1-2-3-7. We go top 8. Yankees up by 3. And Devi Garcia, who hasn't pitched since the first series of the season, now starting to warm in the Yankee pen, will come on for the 8th. Try and keep some guys rested. Gio Urshela 1 for 3 with a double tonight. Smacks that sinker foul. 0-1. Typically Garcia's the long reliever, but Yankees will use him here. The 0-1 swung on a miss by Gio. 0-2 now as he missed that changeup. Good timing, but just swung over the top of it. As now he just stays alive, spoiling that sinker, knocking it foul. Still 0-2. Then Gio, little dribbler towards second. Easy play, well, somewhat easy play for Semien as he fields, fires the first in time for 1 away. A faster runner would have made it a harder play. As Mike Talkman 1 for 3 with a single in his first at-bat. Has popped up twice since then. Chops this one to first. Tellez will take it himself. And 2 quick outs here in the 8th for Steven Matz. As that brings up DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 4 with a solo home run tonight. Takes the one on the outside corner, 0-1. 6 for 10 in his career against Matz. Most of those, well, actually, some of that one was with the Rockies and a little bit when he was with the Yankees. As LeMahieu swings and misses on that sinker, 0-2. Yankees play the Mets and whatnot. So that misses outside, 1-2 for Matz. Bit of a waste pitch there. They want to try and get LeMahieu out. You do not want Judge up coming up. He's 4 for 4 tonight. As LeMahieu lines this to first, Tellez makes the catch on the fly. Although, I forgot, it's only the 8th inning. Judge will lead off the 9th. So we go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 3. And here comes Devi Garcia. You have 2 runs in 2 innings against the Blue Jays. Trying to redeem himself here. A lot of potential for this Yankee, right now, they're kind of trying to do the, oh, I can't think of his name. Oh, can't think of his name. Used to pitch for the Yankees, pitched for him in 2009. That's going to drive me nuts. I can't think of his name. Not Joe, but Chamberlain, but, the other guy. I can't think of his name. Anyway, starting in the pen, then we're going to move in the rotation later. Reese McGuire, 0 for 2. Leading off here against Garcia, who will face the 9-1-2 hitters. There's a strike at the belt, 0-1. I think kid played for California. Came from California, so we're going to miss 0-2. Played for the Twins after we let him go. It'll be an 0-2 now to McGuire as Garcia moving quickly. This one popped up to shallow center. Talkman, long run. Can't make the catch. Jammed in, but have dunked in as they were playing him deep.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
As Bo Bichette comes back up. Not Robertson. Who else was it? Come on. Give me that. Phil Hughes. Phil Hughes is who I'm thinking of. Big moment here for Garcia with Bichette at the plate. Takes a slider outside. 1-0. There's a strike in the inside black. 1-1. McGuire, okay speed at first. There's a strike, 1 and 2. This is Garcia's problem in his first appearance, was he had trouble putting guys away, as that curveball misses outside 2 and 2. Fouls off a fastball, does Bichette, 2 and 2 still. Changeup just got a piece of it, still 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, got him on the curveball, strike 3. Good job pulling the string there by Garcia, 1 away, and that'll bring up Marcus Semien.
Number 10, second baseman.
There's a strike on the inside, Black again, 0 and 1. Garcia good about getting ahead. Changeup misses just a little low, 1 and 1. Chases the outside slider, 1 and 2. Now curveball chopped towards second. LeMahieu to second for 1 on the first. Not in time. Semien beats it out for the fielder's choice. So the Yankees get the lead runner, and that'll bring up George Springer, who's 1 for 9 this series, 0 for 2 today with a walk. As he inside outs that one foul, 0 and 1. Now swings through a changeup, 0 and 2. Chases the slider, strike 3, and Garcia has himself a nice inning, a redemption inning here against the Jays. We go top 9, still 5-2 Yankees. And with Green exhausted, not available today, it'll be, and we don't have any other lefties. It would typically be Britton. But we're going to warm up Greg Holland. Obviously, a lot of experience closing, so Holland it will be scheduled to pitch the 9th and to pick up the save potentially for the Yankees. If the Yankees score here, I would imagine Jonathan Loaizaga will come in for the 9th. As Judge swings over the top of a changeup, 0 and 1. Judge, a triple shy of the cycle. That's a fun fact. As that misses outside, 1 and 1 to the big fella, who's had a nice night, really kind of busted himself out of his slump with these 4 hits tonight. As Judge fouls off a sinker there, 1 and 2. 2 doubles, a single, 9 total bases. That's a good night, any night of the week, as Judge fouls a changeup back, staying alive, still 1 and 2. Obviously there's a chance for more. The 1-2 to Judge. Checks his swing, but he goes around, says the umpire. Might have been strike 3 anyway at the knees. 1 away here in the 9th, and that brings up Luke Voight, who's 2 for 4 with a home run, a single, and an RBI. Obviously an RBI from the solo home run. As Voight gets a hold of another one, and Luke Voight is coming out of his slump in a big way. A 2-home run night for Luke Voight, his 3rd of the year, his 3rd of the series. Goodbye, baseball. It's 6-2 Yankees. Yes, Ben, I tried zone, and I hated it. I tried it for 3 games, and I scored 1 run each game. So that was enough. So Greg Holland now will not come into the game. Instead, Jonathan Loaizaga will come in for the 9th because it is no longer a save situation. Clint Frazier 1 for 4 with a single in his last at-bat. We're going to try and turn things around a little bit here. Maybe finish the series 3 for 12. Instead of 2 for 11. Also had that 2-run home run in yesterday's game, which was huge. The 0-1 to Frazier, swing and a miss on a big curveball. No, Ben, I did not see the Mets game. I'm not a Mets fan. I saw the Yankee game, or parts of it anyway. I also saw the Rangers beat the Flyers. A lot of sports happening for teams I do like. The 0-2 to Frazier, as that misses outside, 1 and 2. It'll be a 1-2 now to Clint. Checks his swing, did not go. 2 and 2, count evens up. As Clint chases a changeup, strike 3. 2 away here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. 4 for 8 this series, 2 for 4, the double, a single, and 2 RBIs tonight. I heard DeGrom did great, Ben. I did hear that. As Didi back up the middle, but because of the shift right there as Bichette fires the first in time, and that will end the inning. Oh, there you go, Ben. That's fantastic for the Mets. Now they're what, a game over 500? So in comes Jonathan Loaisiga now, his second appearance of the year. Really dominated the Jays the last time these two teams faced off. Again, because of the Voight home run, it is not a save situation, so Loaisiga really coming in to get work. Off day tomorrow for the Yankees. Keep Green rested, especially after pitching so many pitches in last night's save situation. Get everybody rested and ready to go. As leading things off will be to Oscar Hernandez. That's fouled back on play, 0-1. Yeah, maybe, but not tonight. I mean, we've been going for almost 3 hours. This is smacked to the right side. That's a base hit. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Judge will dig it out of the corner, and Hernandez will have a leadoff double. His first of the year. That brings up Gurriel Jr. now. Who hammers a curveball foul. That was a hanger, 0-1. Now late on a fastball, 0-2. Oh, yeah, no, I've played Diamond Dynasty, dude. I've got an okay team now. I got Roberto Clemente Diamond. I got a bunch of gold players now, actually. I've been unlocking packs and stuff. We'll open some packs after this game. But as this one is hit towards third, Urshela there, checks the runner, throws it to first. Oh, and it's stuck. Voight can't dig it out. Another error by Gio Urshela. I think that's his second of the series, and that brings up Vlad Jr. Takes one low, 1-0. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I know Diamond Dynasty. I mean, I'll play it again. Yeah, there's a strike, 1-1. To Guerrero. Checks his swing, but run around, says the umpire. 1-2 on that floating curveball. Now this one up the middle could be 2. LeMahieu to short for 1. Oh, and Didi, they say in the transfer that'll be an out at second, so it's a fielder's choice. What is happening with the Yankee infield? As Rowdy Tellez now up at the plate. Takes a curveball for a strike, 0-1. Now an fastball inside, 1-1. 2 bad plays by the Yankees. I mean, it's one thing for Urshela, but then Didi on the transfer? Come on, as that's fouled off, 1-2. Chases the curveball, strike 3, 2 away. See, and the game could have been over. Brings up Randall Grichik, 1 for 2. With a double and a run scored. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. That's just a little low, 1-1 from Loaisiga. Misses with the curveball, 2-1. Now fouls a fastball back and out of play in Toronto. Is a strike away here from dropping this series to the Yankees, 2-1. As Grichik just fouls off that changeup to stay alive, 2-2. Curveball low. McGuire on deck. You don't want to load the bases. This is popped foul and out of play. Still 3-2. Changeup. Fly ball to Dave left. Fairly deep. Going back is Frazier. But just in front of the track, he'll make the catch. And that will end it. The Yankees win 6-2. They take 2 of 3 from Toronto. They go 5-1 on this 6-game road trip. Castillo gets the W. He improves to 2-1. And the Yankees win 6-2. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Ray gets the loss, his first of the year. A lot of home runs for the Yankees as the Bombers really kind of starting to come out of their shells. 4 home runs tonight. LeMahieu a solo shot. Judge a solo shot. Voight 2 solo shots.
6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
And that'll do it as the Yankees win. We'll go open up a pack now and we'll call it a night. as the Yankees will come home for 5 against the Rays and Atlanta. The Rays and the Braves. And then we'll basically be caught up to where we are in real life. Yeah, we're catching up quick. So the Archer versus Severino. So that'll be Monday for everybody. All right. So we'll save the game as usual. And real quick, jump into Diamond Dynasty. Don't get a lot of stubs playing franchise, but you get a lot of XP. A lot of first inning XP. And then packs, open packs. Oh, we got 3 packs to open, so this will be fun. What do we got? We got a new baseball bat, free agent, garbage, and another big free agent. Actually, free agent Cole Hamels is better than most of what I have right now. So, as a 75 silver. So, actually not garbage there, even though he's not on a team right now. And then what do we got? The Buffalo Bison's road jersey. Garbage. Honeywell Jr., good story, but don't need him. And Cam Gallagher, backup catcher for the Royals. Don't need him either. We have Salvador Perez. And then a home run call. Let's see. Again, obviously, these basic packs, you don't usually get a lot of good stuff. And Luke Weaver. So, yeah. So, really not a lot going on here with those packs, unfortunately. As you see, their squad's up to a 79. Oh, no. So, Hamels will move ahead of El Duque, who's down to the 5 spot. And you see there, it's a decent team. Oh, no, Ben. I will never give these guys microtransactions. I will never give these guys money like that. Ever. I will never buy stubs. Not bad. Giolito, Snell, Severino, Hamels, and then El Duque, the veteran El Duque. And then we need more bullpen guys. Ty Buttrey, Marcus Walden, Kyle Crick, Michael Feliz. Then we got better. Trevor Rosenthal, Andrew Miller, Chad Green, and Will Smith is my closer. So it's not bad right now. And then you look at the lineup. You got rookie Tony Gwynn, veteran Mickey Mantle, veteran Roberto Clemente. Take care, Ben. Have a good one, buddy. Max Muncy at first. Perez behind the plate. Rookie Roberts at short. Shed Long at second. Giolito pitching. Oh, yeah, Moncada at third. I went over Moncada. And then the bench, Kepler, Cooper, Canna, Stassi, and Sandoval. So, not bad. But stick around tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing a podcast if you guys are around. But yeah, we are going to leave Diamond Dynasty, and we're going to call it a night. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, as always. I'm going to go make dinner now, and I will see you all tomorrow morning, 11 Pacific. Yeah, Salvador Perez, man, is very good. Yeah. Have a good night, Sonic. Again, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're doing a special live podcast here on my channel, so if you're around, feel free to tune in. But hopefully we'll see you all later. Have yourselves a great rest of your night and happy weekend. Happy Friday. See you all hopefully tomorrow morning.